Well, good to see you, Zodi. Welcome to Cyber Power of Tigray. I know it's been a long time, so I just want to welcome you. Oh, I think you're muted. There you go.
Interrupt.
You're good? You're good?
How are you? Yes, it's been forever.
Good. How you been?
I've been good. Good. I know.
تقرأ أنا كنت تقرأ ذات خمس سنين أبقى أرسل الله زين.
السماعة عدل. I wish I would have went live every single second.
There you go. So لما أنت أو حسوسنا بالله نحن وقع تقرينا إنجليزنا جن مجمرتا أو بإنجليزنا هنجمرينا كأو ناف تقرينا خنملسينا. So those of you who are following us are, I guess I shouldn't title the guest, but Zodi's been in this show multiple times before. She actually had at one point host Cyber Power and about fitness and health. And so if you want to know about someone talking about healthy food, actually she's called me out a few times. So hey, it's all love. So that's actually what we're going to talk to about loving each other, Tegaru, taking care of each other, Tegaru. Because, well, I have to be honest, because actually when I called you earlier, I was bothered with the photos that you and I talked and how sick you felt to your stomach. And I think it's a good opportunity to talk about our Tegaru throughout the world that don't have the resources and support when things are at its worst, how we can actually come together, which is part of our discussion today. We know that Abiy Ahmed is committed to destroy Tigray. From the information that I've been hearing, is he's going to continue to bomb Mekelle. He's bombed Adwa recently. He's got on his list Adigrat, Aksum, and Shire are the other cities that are on his list to destroy them. And sadly, he's actually made that commitment that he now has finally accepted the reality that he will not survive his leadership. So his agenda now is to do as much destruction and pain and suffering as he could to the people of Tigray, because he's serving as a puppet to the Amhara and to Isaias Afwerki of Eritrea. So as a Tigrawaiti and as a Tigray, outside this platform, we had a deep and serious discussions. Yes. But I understand also certain emotions and political correctness and whatnot, that we have challenges as Tegaru that we have to overcome. And those challenges are speaking the truth. We always believe is going to save us, but it hasn't quite served us the purpose that we brag and say things. And what we saw today, I don't need to go on and on. What we saw today, what's happened in the last 24 hours, someone called me yesterday and say, hey, actually on Friday afternoon, I was at a protest in Portland, Oregon, and somebody called me, say, hey, you know, the Amhara fighters are literally slaughtering our troops as animals when they capture them. And it was hard for me to believe. It was hard for me to take on. And so I have to be the first one to admit that I was wrong, to say, like, no, TDF, we don't get captured. We fight until we die. But surely I was wrong. So when a soldier is captured, you see our mothers in Tigray, our fighters on the front line, are feeding them, you know, giving them medicine and making sure their wounds is covered. And then on the other hand, when they capture TDF, after they capture them, they murdered them in a worse manner that I don't even want to get into the description of it. And you and I talked about it briefly earlier. Kind of helped me to understand, how do we, without losing our mind, how do we actually stay together like this, and how do we work with our people to wake them up?
It's tough without losing our mind. We are very strong people. As it is, it's given. We are very strong people, but that doesn't mean we're not human. We are still human. We still have feelings. Um, they are animals. Animals, lack of better terms, animals, right? They have feelings. If you ever seen on YouTube about videos of animals, they help each other. They do unbelievable things, right? But and we call them animals. They're better than these people. So we are human. So we have feelings. We are TDF. I understand we're TDF. We're so strong. You see us dancing. You see us doing all this stuff, but that does not mean we're not full of feelings. These are our blood that's been shed like it's an animal. I cry when an animal is being slaughtered. Are you kidding me? My people, I mean humans, okay? But Tegaru on top of that, to me, is unacceptable. I mean, it's just how would you not have feelings? Even the enemy, have mercy. Even in America, what they do, like when they arrest you, there's certain things, protocols you have to follow. You don't just go and then abuse the prisoners. There's protocols. They'll stop you if you're about to torture a prisoner. Common sense. So when we see this, I'm just so scared for my own people. Like when I heard that, I'm so scared for my sister to see it. I'm just scared for my own friends or even Sabna Nu'alna. Like I don't want them to see it because, oh my God, I don't want them, because we're trying to shelter our own. These are our Tagara people. I don't want the mothers, the people that have high blood pressure, to see this kind of stuff or hearing, seeing the same thing for me. I don't need to see it to believe it. Just listening to it breaks me. It broke me. I couldn't work out. I couldn't do anything. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And when I saw the picture, that was it for me. So it is done purposely. I understand these people are doing that to break us. But as Tagaro, we are not going to break. That does not mean we're made out of steel. We're humans. So this person does feel pain. That's why we're not torturing their prisoners of war. We're not torturing because we're humans to humans. Hey, this is a game of war that we're playing. You will die. You bring the knife, the gun to a gun. We'll do that. Okay, if you die on a battlefield, I understand. But somebody that gave their hand, they said, hey, you know what? I give up. You're just a coward to me.
To kill a surrender soldier.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
also like rule international law,
yeah,
which we know Eritrean troops and Ethiopian troops never respected any international rule of law.
at
And
all. I mean, if that's not terrorism, if that's not going to wake up the world is full of humans, right? We're all humans. So if there is it's a small world. I mean, now we know with all this technology, the world is a very small world. So imagine the whole world quiet. You don't have to be African. You don't have to be, you have an incentive for Africa to come and understand or listen to our cries. But it's a human matter. I mean, people are dying. I'm talking for my Tagaro people. If you are for somebody else, I understand. If you go, you speak up. We're speaking out for our people. You go out and speak up for your people. Don't just close your ears out for me because, oh, she's just talking about Tagaro. Well, I'll hear you if you're talking about your people too. So let's hear each other and get together and fight against inhumanity. That's all it is. I'll support you. You support me. Let's support each other against the same cause. That's what I always say. I'm just here speaking for my people because you have to talk about your people before I talk about others. So first, let me take care of my mind first. And then if you help me, I'll help you. That's how it is. But right now, our voices, as it is, we're not that many people, they say. So I'm just going to be speaking for my people right now. And let's all get together and fight for the same cause as people. I don't care, Oromo, Eritreans, whoever you are, let's fight together, is what I've been telling you earlier over the phone. Let's fight together. We don't need to be accusing each other, but if we're fighting the same battle, let's do it, and we can win it, I think. So yeah, so I'm broken is another, but I'm still standing. We're still fighting, but as humans, we're heartbroken. Of course, they are our people. He's our brother. They are our brothers. You know.
Right. And what's beautiful is through all these ups and downs, the 1 year anniversary is coming up in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yet this will be over before we know. Sooner or later, today, I don't know if you heard the news. TDF actually took down one of the planes that were coming to bomb TDF frontline near Kombolcha. So TDF has Tigray Defense Force has announced people in Desse and Kombolcha to stay indoors and to protect their assets. And those fighters, unless they're cowards, they're giving them an ultimatum to give up or face the fire of TDF. In the process, the plane that came over and was shot down today, the former state of Ethiopia, because there's not a country called Ethiopia, is actually saying the plane that was shot down was a civilian aircraft coming with a bomb to bomb our people, and yet they're saying it's civilian. I got bad news for you, for those people, for the Amhara. You know, the civilian planes that we're talking about were using and have been transporting like military weapons, military equipment, including military personnel back and forth throughout Eritrea, the former state of Ethiopia, and Tigray. And they continue to do that. So any aircraft that flies overhead over TDF is shot down. It's an
Right.
enemy jet. And we know the difference because when the UNICEF came to Mekelle, peacefully landed more than once, TDF didn't shoot it down. So if you're going to make a list of our cities to destroy and you fly your jets over TDF frontline, you bet you will be shot down.
We have to show them that, like I was telling you, we have to show them who we are. Who we are strong, dedicated people, peace loving. We are just living in our own territory, not doing anything in the beginning, But if you're going to come to my turf and disturb the peace, I don't understand. And that's what they did to us, despite what their lies are. That's what they were doing. Our people we were just fighting Corona, actually. We were, everybody cleaning, washing their hands, just a peaceful country. And then here they are, they're just jealous and just, oh, how dare you, not worried about anything. They attack us. And now we're trying to rebel, of course. Who wouldn't? Mother Teresa would come after you if you're coming after her children, So that's what we did. And we don't deserve everything that we are getting. I mean, I think it's the end. I know it's the end. And I'm just scared what else is he capable of doing, because last leg, his last leg right now, he's trying to fight. He's trying to do whatever it takes, to fight us. So we have to be vigilant. We have to know who's against us, who's for us. We have to really know. Nowadays, he's willing to do anything, pay anybody to be our friend. Not that I'm not saying live in fear, but be vigilant.
Be aware. Be aware who you're dealing with. Be aware who's around you.
Be aware. We have to be alert, and we have to pay attention to what people are saying, and don't take it for their word. Oh, I hear good things. No, also the actions of this person, of the persons. So just pay attention. Let's not just lead with our heart, because we are just such beautiful human beings that we're so full of love that I feel that it blinds us sometimes. I think that when we are so loving people, it blinds us to not see the bad in other people. And right now, it benefits us to see the worst in people. We have to, because what else do we have? If we always just see everybody as good, then we might just get blinded by the worst, like we have just been. Look at Tigray. If we've known this, we would have built Tigray the right way. We would have done all the resources, done everything. in case of emergency, right? We didn't know. We were blindsided to begin with by this guy that came as a saint, right? So that can happen easily now. So we have to always expect the worst and prepare for the best. That's why I always say, hey, that's what I expect now. Hey, you know what? This could happen. Great, you guys are helping us. Great, but now still, just in case anything happens, let me protect my people. Let me protect my country. That's what we have to do. Be vigilant. Be aware. Don't be naive. We are. I'm not saying naive in a bad way. We're such good human beings that we just see everybody's our friend. Everybody's our brother and sister. It's not always the case.
I don't think that hurt us also by us feeling like, like I know we're not that dumb, but being kind, being like too polite to them,
Yeah,
isn't that part of what's hurting us now?
it is. It's exactly the reason. I
And
myself, I've fought my own Tegaru people back in the day. Oh, we're one. We're Ethiopia. Let's not separate. What do you mean, like Tigray is gonna separate? No, I used to not like Eritreans because they separated from us. How can? But I used to be naive like that because I saw the good in everybody. I thought, our language, it's we all the same. What makes Ethiopia great is that the different cultures, and that's what the Biher Behereset. That's what we created, right? Because we all believe in oneness, but then again, we have to understand everybody else at the same time. They respect their language, their culture, but look where that got us. All that love, 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 everybody else, hell yeah, I love you, Tigray people, we love Tigray people. But at the end of the day, they had some other agenda, and we should have an agenda. The same thing. We should not trust everybody that come our way and saying, Tagaro, we're with you. What's the agenda? What's behind it is my thing. What's behind him supporting me? And I'm not saying let's preach hate. Some people might, misconstrue this to something else. I'm not saying that. But we have to say it. It's the elephant in the room. That's the reason we are where we are now. And we need to end the war here. I do not want to repeat what I went through when I was a child. Me and you, we was refugees.
Yep.
We went to Sudan as children, right?
Yep.
5 years old. Here I am walking in the middle of nowhere going to Sudan, fleeing to Sudan. I don't want that. My children, my grandchildren, our generations need to be changed. And it's going to change by this generation of Tegaru. And I'm sorry, you are my friend, but then are you my friend or are you my acquaintances? Like coworkers, I was giving you example as coworkers. They are acquaintances, not our brothers. Like you don't say, hey, that's my friend. You say, that's my coworker. So everybody, we work for that paycheck at work, same thing. Here, hey, you're Eritrean, you're my friend, okay? You're Hara, you're my friend. But then, are you really my friend? It's okay to really think God gave us a way to kind of, memzan malat you. Like we have to do that. Are you my friend? And what's your agenda behind you being my friend? Protect each other. That's all I'm saying.
Zawadi, I think I'm gonna have to switch to Tigrinya because it's sweeter, better to say it in Tigrinya than I want to say it in English. As much as I want to keep the English going. So you brought up the struggles, going to Sudan as in a different, of course, manner, but the same struggle that you've gone through, I've gone through, and many other Tigrayans gone through. Yeah. And what bothers me, that I want to switch it eventually to Tigrinya, is what bothers me is like how they just talk about, oh, there is like a genocide in the Amhara region, there is like aircraft bombing that you and I were talking on the phone earlier, like that Amhara now claiming TDF is using aircraft to bomb them. It is the most ludicrous. زياتهم سي بحوساتن بقران امبر بخالي زبهال له بناتنا بهلي بتقرنيا كغورز دليخو ادقس تصعن بري تمرحين زبهال له مثالي زياتهم ادوق نحنا ناتنا جيجاتات دوق نيرم ወይ ደማ ካው ዱግ ዝባእሱ ዝነበሩ ሰባት ናብ ሰብ መሊስናዮ then ሰብ ምስ ገበርናዮ then look what happened አነ ግን by the way እዚ አትሪ ያለኸ መጀመርታ ኢትዮጵያ ዝኸድኩ ና ኢትዮጵያ ኤርትራ ውግ 1998 ካብ ፍሬዝና then ናይ ትግራይ ባንዴራ እና ናይ ትግራይ ሽም ዘለዎ ኮፍያ ገይረ ኤርፖርት ካቱ ተለኹ ከምዚ ኢሎም በቃ ደስተኛ ኮን ነሮም ሓደ ሓደ እዮም
Wow.
then አምሓርኛ like you know ምንም ኣይክእልን ነይሮም ኣምሓርኛ ዳሕራይ በኣምሓርኛ ዝዛረቡ ና እንታይ ክብል ወይ ብግኛ ዝዛረቡ ወይ ትግርኛ ዝዛረቡ ፅሎ ኢለ እሾ መጀመርታ ነይሩ anyway
Good for you.
then anyway the story was long ግን
That's sad though. You stood up. If you would have had like Denver, if you would have had California, oh yeah,
no big deal,
right?
Yeah, exactly. ግን ትግራዋይ ኮይንካ ናይካ pride ምኳን ንሳቶም you know like being ኣምሓራ ኮይኖም ከም ድልየቶም proud ኮይኖም ክጥቀሙ ንሃቶም ባህላዊ ዝኾነ ወይ ድማ ንኦም ዘኽርዖም ዘኽብሮም ነገር ንሕና ግን by the way ኣነ ንሱ ዘርእኽዎ ምክንያት ኣለኒ there is a reason behind it በተናይ TPLF ኢዋን ሕወሓት ዝፈልጥ ሰብ ሕወሓት ዝተምሃረ ሰብ እንተልዩ ኣንቢብካ መፅሓፍ ዘይኮነስ ኣብቲ ስቃይ ዝነበረ ብሕወሓት ግዜ ስቃይ ዝረአየ ብእግሩ ኸርተት ኢሉ ናብ ስደት ዝኣተወ ናብ ሱዳን እቲ ሒዚ ዝኒሄ ህዝቢ ናብ ሱዳን ኣብ ትግራይ ውሽጢ መከራ ዝረክብ ዘሎ መፅሓፍ ኣንቢቦ ኣይኮነን ዝርድኦ actually flashback እዩ ዝበካ so እዚኦም ረሳሓት ካብ ኣድጊ እኳ ፅዒንካያ ሎሚ ዳሕና ኸውኪብካያስ ብዝኸውከበካያ ቦታ ትኸድ እዚኦም ግን ብድልየቶም ኣትዮም ናብ ኩናት ብድልየቶም መፅኦም ንህዝብና ክጎድኡ ኣብቲ መጨረሻ ክማርኹ እንተለዉ እንታይ እዮም ዝገብርዎም ዘለዉ ንዚኣቶም ግን ንሃትና ተወሰኑ ሰራዊት ንሃትና ማሪኾም ከም እንስሳ ግን ኣነ ውዝያት you know I know በቲ ሚድያ ፕሮፌሽናል ንክንከውን እዩ ዝግበአና I know ፀላኢ ተብዝሑ ኢና ንበሃል ብሕዋትና ተም ለባማት ንብሎም ኣሕዋትና ግን ኣነ ሓደ ግዜ ናተይ ፔይን ዘሎ ብልበይ ከምቲ ብድልየተይ ክዛረቦ ዝደሊ ኣብ ሚድያ ንዓቀንኩ ክዛረብ እንተለኹ ብጣዕሚ ኣይርብሸኒ I'm sure it's the same feeling for you and many others but for the Tegaru media
actually it's not fair anymore. I'm saying enough to that because ካብ ልብና ክነዋጋ ኣለና ክንዛረብ ኣለና we have to say anything ኣብ ውሽጥና ስማዕና ሲ we have to say it ንምንታይ ኩሉ ግዜ ካልእ ሰብ ክብልዎ ተሎ it's okay ኣንሕና ግን ኖ ከምኡ ይበሃልን እሱ ከምኡ ንምንታይ ድመስልኪ እሳቶም ኮ ሕዋትና እዮም ገለመለ there is nobody ሕዋትና anymore ሕጅስ ተትሪኣስ ንበኣስ ዘለና like we're fighting right መን ይሕግዘና ኣሎ መን እዩ ዝሕግዘና ኣሎ we're by ourselves to መሳርያ እውን ካብኦም ዳወሰድና ካብቶም ዳ donate ዝገብሩ ዘሎ ዘ NDF ንዓና we're taking it away from them that's the only way we're surviving but ኣዶታት ቆልዑ ገለ እንዳኸዱ እንደም ዝበኣሱልና ዘሎ so መን ይምሳና ዘሎ so we have to speak up ንዕኦም ክንሓሊ ምናምን አንሕና we have to at least vent ኣበለው ዝሕግዙና ዘለው you don't know ክንደይ 4 ዓመት 6 ዓመት ሰለልት እንደም ነበረው ሽረ ክንደይ ኤርትራውያን ነይሮም እንደም ሰለልት ሕዋትና ኮይኖም ተመሪዖም ኩኑ you know ሓፍተይ ገለ እንዳተባሃሉ እንደም we found out they were ሰለልቲ at that point that time እዚኣ እኮ ሰላሊት ክትኮን ትኽእል እያ ዝበሃል ነይሩ ዋዕትኩም ጌርክ ባይ ትዛረቢ እዚኣ እኮ ሓፍትና ኣበቃ ክንደይ ነገር ምሳና ተኻፊላ ገለ በሊዓ but she ended up or they ended up being ሰለልቲ so I'm saying just learn from the past because the past is surely to come is going to come to the future history repeats itself مش ስለዚህ ሆነ let's not do that let's learn from the history so we don't repeat it but አንሕና we are ፍቅሪ ዝኾንና ሰቢና ኩሉ ግዜ እዚኦም ንጸልእ ኣሎ ኤርትራውያን መሓዙ የለውን እዮም you know ክንደይ ኦሮሞ መሓዙ የለውን እዮም good people I'm not saying ንጽላእዮም ምናምን I'm not that type of person I'm ሓነኛ ስለተዛረብኩ ገለ መልኹም ትመሃል የለን ግን ሲ ጭንቅላትና ሲ ንኽፈቶም understand ንግበር ሞት ልብና ሲ ሁሉ ስኢልና ጋሓቢልና ሳይንሃብ ጥርጣሬ ከለወና ጽቡቅ እዩ ለባ ምዃን ጽቡቅ እዩ oh you know what ከምዚ ክኾን ስለዝኽእል you know ንእሽተይ እስኪ እዚኣ ክሕዝ ምናምን protect each other is with ዘለኹ and iPhone eyes በሃል ነገር የለን ብኻራ ስለዝሓረዱና ንሳቶም አንሕና እውን ከምኡ ዝበሃል ነገር የለን what I'm saying is understand who your enemies are and sometimes your enemy comes as your friend ስለዚህ let's not do that ንርአይ ለባማት ኮይናስ ጭንቅላትናስ የውሃት አይንኹን የውሃት sometimes እግዚአብሔር ኮምን እንታይ ኢሉና you know ምስኪን ኮን ግን ከም እባብ ካኒ ታሽም ኮን ይሉካ like you have to be strong you have to know what you're doing you don't just blindly go in thinking everything is safe everybody is safe no everybody's not safe You know, actually the closest to you, you have to watch out for. It's fine. It's your friend that says I love you is the person you need to watch out for. And that's ካልኣይ ከይድገም እሞ ንደቅደቅና ከዓ ከይውድኡ ነስተውዕል who are they ኣለዉ ሕጂ ኦሮሞ ኣለዉ activists ኦሮሞስ መጀመርያ ፈቱና ደስ ክብሎም ተሎ ዋ ተጋሩ እኮ ደስ ክብሉ ምናምን ይብሉ ካብኡ somehow ደግሞ ሙሉቅ ትብሎም ታፅልእት ኣላ እንድያ ታልቦም ፀሉና እንዲ 27 ዓመት እኮ እነዚህ እኮ መጀመርያ ውሽ ደስ ይሉ እኮ ትግሬዎች እኮ ደስ ይሉ ገለ ይብሉ አንሕና ተጋሩ ትግሬዎች ደስ ይሉ ኢላትና ምናምን ኢልና ሼር ንገብረሎም ፌስቡክ ካብኡ ከዓኒ in another 3-4 videos later 27 እነዚህ እኮ ዘርፎናል ሰሪቆምና እዮም እወ ማዓ ሰሪቅናኩም ሂብናኩም በር ማዓ ሰሪቅናኩም ግን still the truth comes out along their little laugh talk comes out እና ምስትውዓል ጽቡቅ እዩ እዚኦም ሕጂ okay thank you you became our voice አንሕና voice ውን ሲእና ኮናን voice ናይ ሰብ እንደሊ ግን voice ስለዝኾነ የነምስግን ሕራይ ጽቡቅ ኣይንጽላዕ እዩ ግን ኣበይ ከም ዝኾኑ ድሕሪ ዓመት ኣበይ ከም ዘሎ ከዓኒ we have to pay attention to that እና ኩሉ ግዜ there's a lot of Eritreans right now that were with us right now they're quiet they're quiet ኣበለው that's what I say እና እዚኣቶም ሕጂ ጽልእዎም ምናምን point them out ኣይበልኩን ግን ብውሽጥና ንሕና እርስ በርሳችን ማለት እዩ ንሕና ባዕልና ሲ ንሕሰብ ከምዚኣ ስለ ዝኾን በለጆኻ ንሕና ንጠንክር እሞ ከምዚ ተመፂና ከዓኒ plan A plan B plan C ጌርና ተተጸቢና ኣይትድገምን ትግራይ ሲ ካልኣይ ስዑን ኣይትኾንን ንሕና if we're going to lead Tigray for the future Tigray we have to be very vigilant of who we bring into our country who we bring into our hearts we have to pay attention to that but rugumat khunu gal khunu we're not trying to create enemy you know it's nothing love is all you can do love everybody good know who you love and because of a few videos somebody said great things no think about his past abeneru sabazi and then you will see his future if what one نحق أسألنا تنير all of a sudden if they love us how can this person all of a sudden love us is what we have to think نازل تاس ጭንቅላትና ስንጠቀም ሞ በጣም ፍቅር ኮይና አንስኢልና ከይንዕሹ خلای you know it happened once twice 3 times right so we don't want it ሳልሳይ ረብዓይ ሓምሻይ ክድገም እንደለኒና so as Tegaru let's be vigilant let's be who we are still loving caring you know generous people but still we have to be nuqhat tonkol nishtekhlonna allo I speak that to myself I'm advising myself I need to listen to my own advice khani anonkom like milisina nabal qaltifna ግን እዚ ነገር እዚ ከመየርና ኢና ከንብል ክንቀይራ is my question
أنا من الساعة تا حيزم تخونه دقاقيمنا so
yeah stop
أوج أب علامة أسرح تجارو تشني اثنين فلتن جن أفتي يوهنا I don't know لما أنتي زي بتقرأي تلفزيون تمحل فيست حسنا بلا خصمه دم سمه you'll see اليوم نايته مودو مرخاتيم جن مويا سلا زي ولهم كنت تسعين مون منك شكما يخلني
كمدي ويتا جبنا عندها تجيني الناس قال مجلس دينا وجبنا كام زين عجزنا هاتوا نستوزون ده
مرخاتيم زينا هيزي أنا بسوشيال ميديا وتراي لما أنتي كن
أتخلهم ولا دي وتعدوا ولا أتعدوا قلنا غير ما كان ما بلنا هذا وزر الحمد لله قويتا أنت عمه أنت عندك زين سمع أنت سمع عندك زين علي ليبانو تقبل سمع تقبل باندلا ابي ليبانو ابي ليبانو ابي قداينو
ابي ليبانو
ابي قداينو ابي ليبانو 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 قداينو ليبانو ابي ليبانو ابي منو 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 ابي منو
አሸባሪ ታዩ መጨረሪ
Abby.
መጨረሪ ነው
I think so.
አሸባሪ ወአምሃሪያ ዝም ንክብደን
Ashabari, I think, is terrorist.
አዎ حقام
Yeah, Ashabari is a terrorist.
I know sometimes ሓደ ግዜ ናብ ትዝሕርልና ነገር ተለሲ ንእሽተይ እውን ናብ ዘስሐቀና ናብ ሓደ ቀልታት እውን ተሓወስና ያስፅብኡ ኢለ እቲ ዘርኢኽዎ እዚ anyway ንሳቶም ክማረኹ እንተለዉ ኣሎ ካሊእ ቪድዮታት እውን ባይ ዘ ወይ ሴቭ ዝገበርክዎና ከምዚ በቃ ብግዴታ ገይሮም ከምዚ ተውዎም ናብዚ ኩናት እዚዩ ንሳቶም ምንም ዘይፈልጡ ከም ዝነበሩ መሳኪን ኮይኖም በቃ ከምዚ ኢሎም ከቀባጥሩ ተለውስ ንሕና ከዓ ተቐቢል ኣቢልና ሓደ ሚድያ ናይ ተጋሩ ናይ ባዕልና ማለት እዩ ትዕሽነትና ሒዙ እውን እንተኾነ ንሕዋተይ ተጋሩ ክወቅስ ዘይኮነሲ ሓደ ኣብ ውሽጥና ዘለዉ ናይ ባዕልና ባንዳታት ተጋሩ ማለት እዩ ንፍለጦም ንጋላህዮም
Sad.
ብጣዕሚ it's beyond sad እዚኦም ንፍለጦም መጀመርታ ካብኡ ንሳቶም እዮም ባይዘወይ ኣብ ትግራይ እውን እናጠቆሙ እናሓሰቡ መዓት ህዝብና ዘድፈሩ መዓት ህዝብና ዘቕተሉ ኣብ ዳያስፖራ እውን ኣለውና እዮም ኣብ ሰዓት እዚኡ ዝኩሉ ግፍዒ እናተሰርሐ ትግራይ ንባዕሎም ሃፍቲ ንባዕሎም ስልጣን ንባዕሎም ሲስተም ውሽጣ ውሽጢ ንሓሰቡ ንትግራይ ዘይሓልዩ ንትግራይ ዘይሓስቡ ንህዝቢ ትግራይ ዘይድግፉ እዚኣቶም ካብ ውሽጥና ክንጋለሆም ኣለና እዚ ናበልኩ ግን at the same time ከዓን እቲ ሙርኸኛታት ክንርኢ ተለና ብጣዕሚ ዘናደና ዘሎ ናትና ክሳቀዩ እንተለዉ ግፍዕ ክስርሖም እንተሎ ንሃቶም ግን ንሕና ክንደይ ብፅቡቕ ነገር እናተኣናገድና ብፅቡቕ ነገር እናገበርናሎም እዚ እቲ መብዛሕትኡ ባይ ዘ ወይ ኣውት ካብ ሚድያ ወፃኢ ዲስከሽን ኣነ ዝሰምዕ በቲ መብዛሕትኡ ህዝብና ከመይ ጌርና ኢና እዚያት ነገር ንሕናስ ግልፅና ሓቅነት ዘለዎ መገዲ ክንከይድ ንኽእል መገዲ እንታይ ይኸድልየና ምክንያቱስ ዝሰራሕናዮ ንሕና ሂዚ ኣብ ዳያስፖራ ዝነና ድምፅና ምስማዕ ጥራይ ዘይኮነስ ናይ ትግራይ ግፍዒ ኣፍሊጥና ኢና ባይ ዘ ወይ ብጣዕሚ ዩናይትድ ኮይና ፅቡቕ ብዙሕ ሰሪሕና ኢና ግን ኣብቲ መንጎና ዘረግቲ ኣለውና መጨበርበርቲ ኣለውና ምስቲ ፀላኢ ምሳና እናሰሓቑና ክመስመሱ ውሽጣ ውሽጥና ከዱ ምስ ፀላኢ ዝሰርሕዎ ስራሕ እዚኣቶም ክንጋልሆም ኣለና so ከመይ ኢና ጌርና እዚዩ ኣብዚ ኢና ስራሕ እዚያሲ we have to ትዝበልኩ ዓንተ ወሲ ክንፈልጥ ኣለና ክንልብን በልና ትብተለኽስ እዚኣት ንባዕሉ ከመይ ኢና ባላንስ ክንገብሮ እንተልና ጥያቄ ኣይኮነን ግን ንዲስከሽን እንድዩ
Oh, that's true. I was just going to ask ከመይ ጌርና ኢና ሕጂ እዚኣቶም ክነጋልፆም ዘለና if there is one person ትግራዋይ ኣነ ሕጂ ሓደ ሰብ ትግራዋይ ከም ተፈሊጠ it's my responsibility ንሃተይ ሓላፍነት ኣለኒ ከጋልፆ ሰብ እዚ ካብዚ ይሕፈር ካብዚ ብላዕሊ እንታይ ዳ ምንም ኣይንጎዶን መቸም እሱ ሕሊኑ ንባዕሉ ከመይ ጌር ከም ዝድቅስ ንድዒ he or she ከጋለፆ ኣለዎ we have to put them out there ናይ ባዕልካ ሰብ ክሕድካስ ከመይ ጌርካ ትጓና ንባዕሉ ፀላኢሲ ንባዕሉ ንሰብ ዝክሒዱስ I mean nobody's going to respect you respect ከይብልካ ታ ጥቕሞም ካባኻ ምስ ወሰዱ they're going to throw you like it's nothing እና እዚ ዓይነት ሰብ ኣነ I don't know anyone but if I'm so glad I don't know anyone I don't know what I'll do ኣነ ባዕለይ ብንቅር ከምብሎም ነይረ ተዝፈልጥ ነይረ I don't think I know anyone ግን ስኻ ንባዕልካ ሕጂ ማይክ if you know you owe it to us to put him ሽሙ ኩሉ ነገር ጌርና ፌስቡክ ነእትዎም ማለት እዩ ሰብ ይፍለጦ እዚ ደኣ እሞ ዓብዪ ሕሽ ካብኡ ዓብዪ ኣትሊስት ንፈልጦ ኣለና ክጎድአና ኢልና ንሓስብ እዚ ኮስ ምሳና ክበልዕ ኮመርስ ክገብረና ይኽእል ማለት እዩ ምሳና እንዳበልዐ ዝክሕደካ ሰብማ the worst thing ever you know and the what is Huda it's just ናይዚ the banda ዘሎ I mean there are some in the so in the media allo like news channels galamala allo komitat yahzin you I guess they're in their own parties Tegaru allo ማለት you there are not ህወሓት ዘይሆኑ TPLF ዘይሆኑ allo مش خالي party ንሳቶም ግን this is not about a party it's not about politics አይኮነም እዚ ኮ ናይ ህዝባዊ ናይ ሰብ ኮ ይዝሃልቅ ዘሎ if you are Tigray person ኮ ሰብካ ኮ ይዝውዳእ ዘሎ ሰብካ ይዝማውት ዘሎ
That's right.
أنا TPLF تايقدشني ناي بوليتيكا تايقدشني أنا زقدشني نا حزبي سي حوحات قبلت اللي خنت عنده إذا كان حزبي Tigray that's my concern now party I have no idea I just barely in November found out more about the politics of Ethiopia I don't know much but I know a lot about my people حزب خاصي انت حزب خاقده from more like you know in neighborhoods you're from Fresno you know I'm from Oakland. We have turf balalo. East Oakland, West Oakland balalo. They protect each other. West Oakland balalo East Oakland they have their own gang members. Gang because they have a little sign galagerom that milikatallo. They protect each other. Hizbe malet home malet. Ana this is my people Tegaru malet. Tegaru abzalana zin asart hada that's Tegaru ina. What are you gonna do مستمع محارو هاي الكاس خاو ناس عم نحنا مسوس أنا سنساتهم كونت أبغى أقولك قتل مننا and I think we should do something about that bandas never ممحر مالت I don't think we should ever forgive that person نتقرأ من لسا ولا وحجة أقول عنكو إني رشع أريجا دي حجة لمن عدك من لس خبالت له يقولوا مسوار that's what we should do
أنا بصير بقى أنا خياطه بقى حيزما
that's like literally
بننا تم نفلتم ده
أنا حريت تحشن نخاف تقرأ ويخن زخ حدا تقرأ
أي أنا كنا أمارات نخلط يوم أنا عد له هو من يكرت قبل
I'm just saying
no
أنا حريت فلي تيلا
no to compare with ترديني again no
I'm just saying it's ridiculous I mean I swear تقرأ زخ حدا تقرأ oh my god how can you do that I don't understand it so نسايا that my thing نعدخ من لسوسي كن محرم سيبلنا وندحريك ارتات أي قدعة زبال نجار الله زناي نهات ناس سب إياقة أي قدعة no man إياقة نجار الله نزوكو he gave us a way to be eaten by the crocodile بكاكو احلفكو إيهونا سبس يكرتاخت إياق no ask God زغامير محاكا قلنا نحنا قلنا I'm sorry we're good to go زي زبل وحقها I don't enemy is enemy قانا DNA تشجرنا أنا ونسوي تنتقل ناس أمسخنا
أنا قلنا هذا بتا
إكسترا قال ما لقيتك إذا
أفتو وتدرى حيلي أفتو وجه هذا حلافنا السلطان سي تندك أنا استحواتنا تزو سخان تز ديوان لعلي دسمه لني
good topic yeah
so now قدم تاونا جين زحانت حفتنا تقالالي تجينا تانك قاصيلا اندغاطا من ايداتو قط نايتي بومبا
بليس نغير
اكسبلود كاينو مالتيو بي تግራይ ቴሌቪዥን بي دبليو انترناشونال تمحلالي فيو سو كليب لا تا كليب كريان استي تا عينت جيغنا مخانا مالت احناس ناي بعلنا جغانسي خنفلطم لنا خنزارب لنا زعواتهم مخنياتو سال زيام يوم ناي صباح تግራይ انتاك تكون كم زلوا بتوم ميتاتنا بتوم جغان احواتنا عبيتي تمريحهم افت ميدا جنبار كيدم نهيوتهم منم تحاسو نهزومن نهاجرومن زقالسو كمن نزيان زبلا جغانو ያው እንዳጋጣም ሆይኑ ኢዳ ተወቂያ ኢዳ ሉዝ ገራ ግን ክትዛረብን ከላ አነ መቸም ብኻት መጽእ ነይሩ ሒዚ ግን ሕጉስተኛ ኮይነ ዘቅርቦ ዘለኹ መብዛሕቱ ሰብ ርእይዎ እዚ ነገር እዚ ግን we have to share this kind of discussion I know ትግርኛና እንግሊዝኛና ሃውስና ያለና ግን it's part of the discussion we live in the western world and you know of western society ኮይና ድማ ትግራይ አይረሳዕናን ሃገርና ታዝወለለትና ዶ ታዝ ፈትወና ሃገር አይንርሳዕን እዚ ይኻ ትግረ ተጋሩ ምንነትና ዘፈልጠና እንበርኮ ብቁጽሪ ውሕዳት ኮይና ክነጥፎም ኢና ኢሎም ኮይም ጃምላ ሒዞም መጽኦም ሓሽከር ሒዞም መጽኦም ካብ ኤርትራ ካብ ሶማሊያ ካብ የመን ታንክታት ሒዞም አየራት ሒዞም ድሮን ወሲኾም መጽኦም ተኸውኪዮም መጽኦም ግን ሙሳኣተው ብመብዛሕቶም ኣብ ትግራይ ተቐቢሮም ተሪፎም ኣብ መጀመርታ እውን ተነጊርዎም ነይሩ እዩ ኣብቲ መንጎኡ ግን ህዝብና ኣሳቂዮም ህዝብና ምስ ተሳቂዩ ግን እነዚአን እየን ተሲአን ዓይንን በርክኸን ዝበሃልቲ ያው ናይ ዓድዮ ፀገም ኣለወን ይስተይ ሶሪ
ساعات كده بخور ما ينوغر وخداس لما زمتان كتاب معنا لا جفجفة رمس الفرانا الاستساق وفلفلي وبسعي مش فلفلي فلفلي كتابتنا أنا بابي ريو فأقول خبرنا كانت من تهيئة سلسلنا وفاحي زمتان ملسون عاد كده يوم نحن شفا من جدنا كيدنا اليوم نحن شفا من جدنا عاد من أوه مسكت الله تعب جنبي تقاوي يوم جنوم جنب أنا بحب الشيء من اللي يقولون وراش شيء كذا جنب الله بيجرم يتسلي عتينا قلت في مكان
That's a tank that she was able to float.
ما يفقط سهو الله مسكني
دامي
إسرائيل دقيقة كده يستوي مكانته إبن قوله كم ما يسلم قال تجد يقولس من ما يسلم وتحرينا لك طبعا إثنين يوم أنا أتكلم تحزين بأني لكلاش متصل لفعل بتكلم بأزميرا كان استيها ما يجلالا أنا استمرت نوكوها لك استمرت هنا كما يكون أجهم نوع الفتنة واستمرت في أو كله كانت تزوري تعمل سبوي تعمل سبوي كل اسمه مثل بكان يوسخ وصع عاري أخلي يوسخ وصع من يوسخ مع الدخل أوسع كمية من سنين كمان أجيبون تصريح من جسم
So imagine tomorrow was la moral nit hizbna ta video nuh zalat ya anyway تقندق انت ايو تسرح
اجيهم للناس يا خالد
imagine نسال مو حلفو اذا كله صريحه سي تملسا الناسي كم نزيان زبلا مور افتي ميداسي او كم زيات ነገር انا ያው ናትናዝ ነው ጀነራላት ማለት ካብ ሰማይ እምበር ካብ መሬት ተፈጥሮ ይመስሉን ሰርሕዎ ዘለው ስራሕ ጅግንነት ሳሎም ትግራይ ዝኩሉ ታሽሙ ኮይን ዘሎ እና ሞር ከምዚያ ዝበላ ደቀ ኣንስትዮ ኻን ናፍቲ ስልጣን ላዕሊ ወፅየን ሰራዊታት ሞራል ከምዚ እናገበራ ሰራዊት ትግራይ ኣብ ሓፂር ግዜ ንጸላኢ ደምሲሱ ትግራይ ናጽነታ ደውጻል መገዲ ኣሜሪካ ዝበለት ኣይኖ ኣሜሪካ ሒዚ ሳንክሽን ትገብር ንኤርትራ ናይ ባሕሪ ዝንቀሳቀስ ንብረታት ንክተቋርጽ እዚያት ውዕላት ያላ which is good news for us in a ways ግን ህዝብና እናሞተተለ ግን ንኣና ሴሌብሬት ንገብረሉ መገዲ የለን ጋና ምክንያቱ ህዝብና ምግብ ይኽረክብ ኣለዎ ህዝብና ምክንያቱ ምንም ተይገበረ ኣብ ቃልሲ ዘሎ ምስ ሰራዊት ውግእ ምግጣም ካሊ ጉዳይ እዩ ኣብ ውግእ ዘየሎ ህዝቢ ግን ኣብ ጎዝ እንዳሃለወ ብጥሜት ንክትቀትሎ ሕክምና ከይረክብ ሒዚ ምትኾነ ሒዚ ሆስፒታላት እናተደብደበ ናይ ጨርቅ ፋብሪካ ናቃጸልካ ኣውታት ማለት I don't know ኣነቲ anyway ትናይ ሰራዊት አካይዳ ናይ ደቀ ኣንስትዮ ከምዚያን ዝበላ ሞር ናብ ስልጣን ንኻኣትዋ ክንሓስወሉ ክንማየጠሉ ይግበአና ኢለ ብናይ ባዕለይ ርእይቶ ግምት እዩ ናይ ባዕልኹ እውን ይህልወክ እዩ ካብኡ እንደገና ቀፂልና ግን እቲ ዲስከሽን እንታይ እዩ ንሃትና ንብረት ንሃትና መሬት ከምዚ ገይሮም እናደምሰስዎ ዋላ ኣብዚ ሰዓት እዚ እውን ኣብ ትግራይ ኩናት እንዳሃለወ ንኣና ሕሪኖም ናብ ሓንካስ መገዲ ንክወስዱና ንሕና ግፍዒ ንክንሰርሕ ይምኩርና ኣለዉ ደጋጊሞም ትናትና ህዝቢ ግን ሸተት ኢሉ ሓንቲ ጌጋ ንኸይሰርሕ ሰራዊትና ኢብን ኣብ ሰላማዊ ሰልፊ 11 ወርሒ ሙሉእ ንኣብነት ዓርቢ ቀዳም ኣብ ፖርትላንድ ጌርና መገዲ ዓፂና ቀዳም በተለይ መኪና እና ገርና ነርና በቃ ኤቭሪቲንግ ፒስፉል ናገበርና ንገብሮ ዘለና ንሳቶም ጨኒቁዎም እዩ ዘሎ ከመይ ገርና ነዚኣቶም ሲ ናብ ጌጋ ናብ ሓንካስ መገዲ ነእትዎም እናበሉ ይሓስቡ ንሕና ግን እዚ ኩሉ ዓቕሊ ከምዚ ገርና ድሕሪ ሕይዚ ከምቲ ዓንተ ወዝበናዮ እውን ዓርሲ ብዓርስና ናተኸባበርና ዓርሲ ብዓርስና ብሓደ መስመር ኮይና እንተገጢምናሎም ብቁፅሪ ዋላ እንተመፁ ንጥይት መዝሓሊ እዮም ዝኾኑ ዘለዉ እምበር ምንም 10 መዓልቲ እዚ እኮ ንትግራይ ክናትና ንመቐለ ከዲና ኢሉ መዓት ሰራዊት የምፅኡ ነይሩ ኣብ ጭፍራ ዝነበረ ሰራዊት ተደምሲሱ ተሪፉ እዩ ብደሴ ደፊኡ ንላዕሊ ክምኸይድ ተባሂሉ ነበረ ሰራዊት ይድምሰስ እዩ ዘሎ ሒዙ እንተኾነ ደሴ ሒዚ 7 ኪሎ ሜትር እያ ተሪፋት 7 ማይል እያ ተሪፋቶም ዘላ ንክቋፀርዋ ኮምቦልቻ ተቆሪፁ እዩ ካብ ደሴ
መንሱ እኮ እሞ ፈሪሖም ዘሎ ደሴ ተተቋፂሮማ they're scared እንታይ ከም ዝገብር ኮ ጨኒቕዎ ዘሎ ሕጂ ኣነ ዘይርዳእኒ ዘሎ a lot of the politics of this is ቶም ደገፍቲ ናይ ዓቢ ማለት እዩ ንስ ኣነ TPLF እዮም ዝድብድቡ
ሓር ማለት እዩ
ተማም ሓብ ቶም TPLF እዮም ድብድብና ዘለው you know we have to do all Abi did is attack the military base how is tonight like the factory military base how is Adaga Sony military base how is civilians military what kind of tactics are they using to make these people understand this na sabna moytu ndalna post ngabertallana oh no military is waqamber na civilian ay waqan ilam yam zabul zallo nas I can never understand how what world are they in the alternate universe that they living in I don't get it where they're living I feel like sometimes I'm in a twilight zone نحن نريد عالم زريقنا نساتهم زريقوا انتايم انت عينة منظر يمتقام ذلو because my people are dying the innocent people military quotes fine you hit that military base hits each other it's fine that's what the war is good so his bisi finally بقى نعداغا خنوص خندق زي وصانا حجي لهم كوصو تلو سب now imagine psychologically زغورم them normal people we thought in us خملس day imagine psychological attack زغورنا زلو if we can number a little child that child will grow up weak so let's hit the civilians they doing that but أنا ما military ما يخالون so how is the world even being quiet to this and that it's like we need to the same ساعته هو خمسة ودع سلاس فلتين فوري حمد لله
بس أنا محاسكا أو بايزة وحيزي ياو تي كارتا بزح زي كارتا سبتلي بزي لهم جزية ياو يمن الوقت I think نساتهم حيزي أو وسن the same دواجو زلوا كمبولشان ياو ناتنا سراوي زيرو حالي فوق زلوني the same مالتيو the same نا كمبولشان خان ياو كمبولشان محاز مالت نايد سوا مقديو
oh okay
ስለዚህ ተቆሪጾም እዮም ዝኔው ባይ ዘ ወይ ኣብ ሰዓት እዚዩ ያው እዚ ኮምቦልቻ ማለት ካብኡ ደሴኻ ልዕሊ እዩ ዘሎ ሒዚ እቶም ናትና ሰራዊት ብበረኻ ዘይሮም እዮም ኣብ መርሲ ሓያል ውግእ ነይሩ ኣብ ውጫሌ ሓያል ኩናት ነይሩ ንዚያት ኩሉ ሓሊፎሞ ሒዚ ደሴ ንክቋፀሩስ 7 ማይል 6-7 ማይል እያ ተሪፋቶም ዘላ ካብኡ እተውዝኒ ሓይሊ ግን ተጨኒቕዎ ዝኒሄ ናብ ኣዲስ ኣበባ ክሃድም ድሕሪት ኣይኽእልኒ ምክንያቱ ብመንጎ ዘይሮም ኣትዮም እዮም ኣብ ኮምቦልቻ ኣየር መፅያ ንብረት እውን ወዲቖም እዮም ልማዓንቲ ምክንያቱ ኮምቦልቻ ኤርፖርት ስለ ዘሎ ዓብዪ ንሱ ሒዚ TDF ጎኒ ዘይሩ ሒዝዎ እዩ ስለዚ እዚ ስለ ዝጨነቖም ሒዚ እንታይ ዘሎ እንታይ ንግበር እዩ ንዝሓዝዎ እንዳጋጣሚ ኮይኑ ዕድል ኣጋጢምዎም ሓደ ክልተ ሰራዊትና ተማረኹ ከም በጊዕ بخرا زحرقهم دلو نخدانا قرنا نانا خدنقصو نانا خفحو ايوم امبر حيز زياتهم سوت كوينهم سري عاتقهم ويدما جاغانا تباهيلهم انتوس حان سبيتي ناي قبار سبيتس كلاشنا تحانقيت او قدميتا او قلنا خاطة طويلة خمزي قرا خمرك سعيداس زي اسكر انتاي زي بريان عينت تطويلة فوتو العيلة دحراي يقول ريو قان بدون قولات اي توكشنا ودي ناس بدون قولات مسارعات ماريخنا كاب جنتا مكينات ماريخنا خاب جنتا يقول جنتا هادي مخيد سبر خايز له مسارع أنا وعرس ودي ناول اللي يزارون نور مر حاسم سي
تسب الناس الذي قالوا ناب تاشمي مخيدو كذا كان هندل أنا ما خن ما راح ينخلني يمكن أنت ما رخوكو imagine بزح تن ما رخ نيرنا تما رخ بزح TDF تزهلو نيرو they will be the first نيشتي فوتوشوب بسخ خبيلهم كارينا زنورو they will be the first to show look how many people ما رخنا ترى يمكن نيشتي تراكو أحموشنا شدشتا مساكن تتحازلو قام ينزرينا زلو they can't so they have to show زي الله زي أمن حزنا زي أخم زي ما رخنا زلو زلو كرار دا قال ده حزنا زلو
نساي حيتاجن كاتم زرو متما متما هاني بزيو زغط موزلو حيزكو غوندر نيها غوندر ون شنيقاتهم يانها حيزي ب ناي حمورا ያው ተናሽ ዓብይ ሓይለው እዩ ዝኒሄ ሕዚ ብዙ እንደገና ሓያል ኩናት እዩ ዝካየድ ዘሎ ባይ ዘ ወይ ናይ TDF እዚው ግልጽ ስለ ዝኾነ እዩ ምሽጥራዊ ኮነ ዝዛረብ ዘለኹ ግልጽ ዝኾነ ነገር ሕዚ ጎንደር ንባዕላ ጎንደር ኣብ ቀልቀል እያ ዘላ ንኽትወድቕ ኣብ ሰራዊት ትግራይ ንኽትውዕል ኣብ ቀረባ ግዜ እዩ ሕዚ ሓያል ኩናት ብ ቦርደር አይኖ ሱዳን ለማዓንቲ መንግስት ወዲቆ ኣሎ ብናይ ሱዳን ወታደር ተዋሲሮም ብለው which is sad ተባሊ ብስልኪና ወሆነረ ምስ ተወሰኑ ሰባት ንቃይ ጎር ገላት እናወርኩም ነይረ ካብ ገዛ ከይወጹት ሚዲያት ብኡታት ሕዚ ለማዓንቲ ግን ኢንተርኔት እውን ተዓጽዩ ስልክ እውን ተዓጽዩ ጠቅላላ ይሰርሕ ዘሎ አዘፍ ሚድናይት ላስት ናይት ኩል ነገር ተጠው ይደሎ ግን ሰራዊትና ሕዚ ያው ስሩዕ ይሰርሕ ኣሎ ኣብዚ ካ ሕዚ ብ ደሴ ከይንቋፀሮ ሰራዊት ንወስኽናሉ ካብ ኣስመራ ረኹሞ ካርታ ካሪኩም ኤርትራውዚን ይሄ ካብ ኣስመራ ካውዚው ብኣየር እዩ ናብ ኣዲስ ኣበባ እናምፀንቶም ሻዕብያ ናብዚ የምፅኡ ብዙ ገይሩ ናብ ደሴ የምፆም ነይሩ ሕዚ ግን ናብ ደሴ ዝኣትውሉ መገዲ ካ የለን ኦልሬዲ ተቆሪፁ እዩ ኮምቦልቻ ንባዕሉ ካብ ኣዲስ ኣበባ መፂኻ ናብ ደሴ ክታተይ ትኽእል ኢኻ ካብ ደሴ ወፂኻ እውን ንኣዲስ ኣበባ ክትሃድመ ይትኽእል ኢኻ መቸም ብሓደ ወገን ናይ ተጋሩ ታሪክ ብሕማቅ ዘይኮነ ዝፅቡቅ ነገር ክሪኦ እንተለና ፀይቅታት ኢና ሃፂቅና ሒሳዮም ገይሮማ ዘለው ሕልፍ ኢሎም ቁርፅ እዚ ማለት ኣብ ገዛ ከፊል ክሲ ብቅድሚት ገዛ እንድሕር ሰብ መፅኡ ገለ ሂወተይ ከጥፈኒ ተልካስ ስላይድ እንደወር ንሄርካ ብስላይድ ንክትወፅእ ትብል ዘይሓሰብካዮ ሓይልካ እውን ንሄርካ ሕዚ እንታይ እዮም ዝገብሩ ሽዑ ኢዶም እናውፁ መሳርዒኦም እናሸንደው ኣላወቅን እንታይ ኣይፈለጥናን ነርና
yeah that's a script they were given that's just a script خمس بل ستتحيزنا بقى you know نما كولا كم كو خمس كو اخدي لومني ابصرحنا يرخا اوقف يوم اتمني قالز بل هاو يوات سلازغون تغارو تم TDF كاني their hands are tied they can't do anything to you بقى ازي it's a script they playing and احنا how we falling for it بقى هو مسكين كو ايه بقى منهم كيفلط نيرهم سئلهم كو امنامن yes some of them might be true that doesn't كلهم حقفنا شرطنا نو
ይቅርታ ገበርለይ እምበርቶም ከምኡ ዝብሉ ዘለው ተጋሩ ኣሕዋትና ምስኪናት ኮይዮም እዚኦም ቆልዑ እዮም ዝብሉ ዘለው በተለይ ቶም ቆልዑ እዮም ዝብሉ እንታይ ሽሙ ዘይገብሩ ዳ እተን ኣዴታቶም እዚኦም ዳ ሓቂፈን ጥቡ የጥብኦም ዳ ቆልዑ ስለ ዝኾኑ
obviously they're old enough to fight ሕጂ እዞም ቆልዑ እዚኦም ምስኪን ንብሎም ዘለና እንድሕት ዘይተተሓዙ ነይሮም ክንደይ ሰብና ከቐትሉ ነይሮም ኣትሊስት ሓንቲ ኣዶ ሓደ ቆልዓ ገለ ከቐትሉ ነይሮም so they're not so innocent after all so in a war murkanya እዩ ንምንታይ ኢና ነብልዖም ነስትዮም እዚ we've been talking about it for the whole year ትሽርጥና ሲ ንምንታይ ኢና ሽርጥና ንዎም that's something I have I swear to God like ክሪኦም ተለኹ ሽርጥና ተሸፊኖም ከምዚ ኣይሎም ሰው ተጋሩ መሲሎም you know that's wrong ሽርጥና እኮ ማንነትና ተነገልጽ እኮ ታሽርጥ ክንለብሳተልና ክስ ትግራዋይ ብኡ እንዴና ንፈላለ እዚኦም ታይና ሽጎማና ኢና ነው የሚግበው ነይሩ ሽጎማና ተወልወለ ምናምን አለ ስኢሉ ተሰጣሐ ንሱ ኢና እሱን at least we're still nice enough at least ከይቆሮም ይخدን አለ ትሽርጥ ክንደይ ጥሩሐም አለው ትግራይ ክንደይ ዛ ነጸላ ዘይብሎም ሰለው ንዓኦም ዘይንዎም ንጸላእትና ክንደይ ላይና መጻን እحنا خاص ናይ TDF ካ ብዙሕ ኢና ንማርኽ ሰብ 20000 ዝኾን ድሕር ተማሪሖም 20000 ሽርጥ ሪና ክንዎም ማለት ዲ ሽርጥ ኣይግበኦም ማዕረጊ ሽርጥ ማዕረግሲ ንምንታይ ኢና ንዖም ንሽልሞም ዘለና ንሳስ ወደይና ሓደ ሃገረሰብ ዝኾነ በቃ ፋርመር ሽርጥ ተንቦ ከመይ ኮ ኢኹም ምስገነካ ነይሩ ንሕና ግን ንፃላእቲና ተኸደኑ ከይቀረኩም ምግቢ ቁርሲ ምሳሕ ደራር ነብላዕ መላና እሳቶም መፍትኦም ግን ከም በጊዕ ይሓድሩና ኣለዉ this is what's going on right now. We have to let the world know this is what's going on. So let's not move on after 3-4 days of this tazaribna dihirsomun a different story. No, is this story we need to talk about it the whole time. كنزار ولا تلنا إنا كنت أنكر نخير. but I اعتذار من دو دحندو قال ما لأنه نخون رساعة كون زنا يزود زي زموت حجي دمو is very priceless. It's priceless. work is one diamonds one demi fasis zello ንምንታይና ንሓደ ሰው ምን ጥራሕ ተዛሪብና ስቕ ንብል we have to keep him in our mind. We have to always talk about him, say his name. We have to say all their names. الناس إلنا بزي خفيلنا أو خمسة كوي منتهي مون قبر منامن زبالنا قريلا. We have to let's not forget. We need to imprint it in our hearts. That's something that I want to do because it broke me. تمالي نوع على سرح دا سرح خنوع عليه. I was not myself all day. Imagine Tom TDF after this says a low galas welcome. Is you some low. دخيمو they بقى أنكروا نرى which دخيمو ندخم كبلي خالي. And that's the agenda. ندكمهم زي أمسي ندكمهم. Somehow let's make their progress a little bit less. That's the reason they are doing this videos. What's the It's on purpose. And it's working. It's working. Good. Our agenda is still the same. We still have the same path to go, and we're gonna do it. Actually speed up. Is what I think.
حيزي أون تايدي مسوك قلقل إساب زور زلو بخل بطا خصوم عند الله خاني قلقل إتاي زبل بحقنا عالم سلا زلو نساتهم سلا تحت زوردو مخاما من وردين دي تحدي عندي
I know.
كاو عندنا هاي أو نساتهم قف السرعو نحنا خان أو تمارخي قف عين سرحين يجن تي نساتهم كعلم دحيز وصلوا زلو تايو خيركم دليلكم سرحو مستماركم جن TDF يقتلكم من يجي كناركم من يوم شكانا يكون TDF إلى يوم كعتمنا حيزهم هروم زلوا
الحمد لله هم غيرهم ولا قص تحدى I think حدا تجراوي قتل like literally had كمزيلة تسأله تمارك سري دمو are you kidding me زوار ورا مالتي نهاتنا سوسي ورا يرامسي تمارك خمس knowing that نلقى how can you do that كس بتأميت فاطلوني رأنا تأمي هبل تايلوا خم بايت بالي وما قتلوا ناكو he not only did that بسنا سرعات تقلي كخيق أبرمس he made fun خمس جير تساعدوا تماركو we found out تماركو and then تلاقيو he went home but the people that died didn't go home عدوتاتنا كندي بندابة خيان دابلا السجن بديونا بوتا ماليس خيرو الناس دبلوماسي له رولز له منامن يرد أني جن موس كمتش حجكوس بقاكو we've doing too much good انتهى لا تحجز تمارخص نيشتي تقبلنا مستهلو
مريخيم زمناتهم مرخان مريخيم خمسة كيم غيرهم زغاو
vitamin D sun that's what they do and they enjoy that beautiful تاشو
نحنا يبلو ملو زي كملو بنكبكابي لك شراهم تزيق ميع نجايش نالي هاي الخدان اليوم غيرهم مزلو هو أنا زأرقي زملا شورشات شاتر ها ما أنهم ياسي ما وشتنا قديتها ميبال يلم
حقو قديتها زبها نقر يلن
يتنو أقر هانتاون ها قلتنا إنه قلتنا قديتها نبر الزاكون يكرمنا ونيا سمع ما إنه هنا ها أسمع ما ودي سال እኛ እንግዲህ ህብረተሰቡን ስንጠይቀው ግዳጅ የለም ራሱ ፈልጎ ዘምታለው ያለ ነው እንጂ ግዳጅ የለም ነው የሚሉት አንተስ ተገደም ግለጠው እስኪ ሽርጥ ግለጥ ስም ማን ምን አለማ ፋኖና ልዩ ኃይል
እና እቲ actually let me show the next person. This is Hatatuwo. I think is you Adlai Nana. Of course, I didn't the video again.
أنت سكيت وليت وقلت أنا كذا ما اسمه إن سرا ما أنت هون زي لسوس لاند سوس سلطان متموتو لمن سلطنا له من سلمت ማንም ይገል የለም እኛ እንደናንተ አይደለም እናንተ ናችሁ ማርካችሁ የምታርዱት እንጂ አንተን የሚነካ የለም እያየነው ነው ቪዲዮ እየተለቀቀ እኮ የምታረጉት
ለማ አንተ ባይዘው እዚህ ወጽ ቪዲዮ
እናንተ ሚሊሻዎች ልዩ ኃይሎች ስምህ ማን ነው እስቲ አንተ ክንዱማ ከየት ነው ያልከኝ አንተ ምን ነበር የምትሰራው ልዩ ማርከ እንደዚህ ይዘህ ታውቃለህ አንተ ልዩ ኃይል ከነበርክ እንዴት አሁን ልዩ ኃይል ትገባለህ ስንት ወር ነው እንደ ጦርነት ከጀመረ ስልጠና መቼ ሰልጠነ የት ነው እንትን ዞን የት ነው ከተማ የት ነህ እንዴ ኦኬ ወሎ ነው ማለት እዚህ አናተም ዲታ ምን ልሰራ መተህ ነው አንተ ምን ልሰራ መተህ ተናገር እንጂ አይዞህ ምን ያንቀጠቅጥሃል አልሞትክም እድለኛ ነህ በህይወት አለ ምን ትሆናለህ አልተነካ ጫፍ እንደውም እድለኛ ናችሁ እናንተ አልቆሰልክ አልሞትክ እናንተ ስትማርኩ እንደ የመማረክ እድል እኮ ያላችሁ ከስንት አንዴ ካጋጠማችሁ እንዴት ስንት ቀን ነው ምልሻ ነበርክ ከዛ በፊት የት ነህ እንዴ ወሎ የት ላሊበላ ሰው እንዲያውም ደግ ሰው ነው ካልልክ ማን ያስገድዳል ግዳጅ የለ ፈልጎ ነው ዘምታለሁ ካልከማ ዘምታለህ እንጂ
anyway انا ደስ ብሎኒ ትዛረብ ዘሎ ትግራዋይ TDF ከመይ ገይሩ ዓቅሊ ገይሩ ይዛረብ ኣሎ ተምሓርኛ ዝዛረቡ ዘለን መቐል ካብቲ ናሃቶም ተመቕዱ ኣምሓርኛ ዝበለፅ ኣምሓርኛ ከዛረብ ተሎ ክሪእኒ ቋንቋ
እዚ እውን እኮ ተኣሽሙ እኮ he's literally taken it in ብጣዕሚ ፀርፎም ክብሎም ደሊ
እኮ እሞ ካብ ተጋሩ እኮ ኢኻ ዝፅበዮ ግን ካብ ካልእ ይፅበዮን ኢኻ ብምንን ተኣምር ካብ ሕግደፈ ይፅበዮን ካብ ዘመቕድጎም ሓረ ይፅበዮን ካብ ማንም ኣይትፅበዮን ከምዚ ዓይነት ዲስፕላን ዝኾነ ሰብ ትግራዋይ ካብ ተጋሩ እዩ ዲስፕላን ኩሉ ነገር ዝመፅእ ስለዚ ትከታተሉና ዘለኹም ወይ ናይ ሳይበር ፓወር ትግራይ ሚድያ ፕሊዝ ሰብስክራይብ ገበሩ ላይክ ገበሩና ካብ ሕዚ ናይ ዘውዲ ሓደ ነገር ክነዋግዕ ዘለና እንታይ እዩ ስትረስ ይበዝሐና ኣሎ መከራታት ብዙሕ ይመፀና ኣሎ ህዝብና ኣብ ባዕልና እውን ስለዚ ያው ከምቲ ትፈልጥዎ ናይ ፊትነስ ወይ ድማ ኤክሰርሳይዝ ስፖርት ስፔሻል ትሬነር እያ ቅድሚ ሕዚ እውን ኣውጊዕና ነርና ኢና ሕዚ እውን ለማዓንቲ እዚያት ሓዋዊስና ዲስከሽን ክንገብር እዩ ስለዚ ናይ ተጋሩ አንትርፕረነርሺፕ ማለት ናብ ቢዝነስ ናብ ዕላማና ትግራይ እውን ከመይ ገርና ክንዕብያ ከም ዘለና نحنا young generation ኣብ ዲያስፖራ ዘለና እንግሊዝኛ ከም ድሌታ እናተዛረብና ትግርኛ ቋንቋና እውን ከይጠፍእ ከም ድሌታ እናተዛረብና continuously ክንገብር እቲ ዲስከሽንና ኣብዚ ንቕፅለሉ እንታይ እዩ ናይ ኤክሰርሳይዝ ስፖርት ብጉያ ኮነ which ኣነ ንባዕለይ ዝሰርሐሉ እዩ ካብኡ ዝበለፀ ግን ዘውዲ ትሰርሐሉ እንታይ እዩ activity ኣብ ጂም ኤክሰርሳይዝ ብተፈላለየ መገድታት ካብኡ ከዓ ብዝበለፀ ንኩሉ ሰብ ብምግቢ ባይዞ ዋላ ብቐንዲ ተወልካ ኣነ ዛዕባ ምግቢ ከመይ ገራ ዲስፕሊን ኮይና እቲ ሸር ትገብሮ ምስ ህዝቢ ሬኮመንዴሽንናስ እቲ ኣድቫይስ ወይ ድማ ሓሳብ እትህበና ኣድላይ እዩ ንሂወትና ምክንያቱ ፅቡቕ ምግቢ በሊዕካ ኤክሰርሳይዝ ተሰሪሕካ ኤክሰርሳይዝ ድማ በብደረጃካ እዩ ኣነ ንኣብነት ኣብ ጂም ከይደ ብዙሕ ግዜ ይሰርሕን እየ ኣብ ደገ ከይደ ግን ጉያ ይጎይየ ካልእ ኣክቲቪቲ ይሰርሕ እየ ስለዚ እዚ ንባዕሉ ግን ንምንታይ እዩ ዝጠቕመና በተለይ ኣብዚ ሒዚ ብጣዕሚ ሃይ ስትረስ ስለ ዘለና ብዙሓት ተጋሩ ድማ ብሓደ ወገን ተስፋ ዝቆረፁ ዝቆረፃ ብሓደ ወገን ኔትወርክ ዝሰኣኑ ዝሰኣና ኣሕዋትና ኣብ ዓለም ሙሉእ ስለ ዘለውና በብተፈላለየ ሽግራት ምስ ኣብ ሰላማዊ ሰልፊ ዘይወፁ ብኣክቲቪዝም ዘይሳተፉ ኣሕዋት ዘለውና ስለ ዝኾኑ ዝከታተሉና ዝሰምዑና ዘለው ነዚኣቶም እንታይ ዓይነት ኣድቫይዝ ክትው እዮም እቲ ናይ ዩቱብ ቻናል ትሰርሕዮ ዘለኺ ፕሮግራማት ዕላማኺ እንታይ እዩ ንትግራይ ከ እንታይ እዩ ክጠቅም እስቲ ብደንብ ጌርክ ዝተግፍ ሓቢልኪ ሓሳብ ኣቕርብና ዝሓፍተይ
Okay, so ኣንሕና ሕጂ ሓደ ነገር ክንዛረብ ዘለና ናይ ተጋሩ we are so many ናይ ባዕልና ሞያ ዘለና ተጋሩ ከም ዘለና ምፍላጥ ፅቡቅ እዩ I want to know anything I want ክገዝእ ተደልየ ጨጉሪ ክስራሕ ተደልየ I want to know ትግራዊ ተላዶ ጠበቃ like lawyers out there I want to see ትግራዋይ lawyer ኣሎ ድዩ again we're not trying to be ዘረኛ እያቸው እነዚህ ዘረኞች ኩሉ ይኸውልዮም ይበሉ all day I don't care ሕጂ ግን እንታይ እዩ ቲ ዶኔሽን ዳልና ህዝብና ብጣዕሚ ቢልና ኢና ንትግራይ ሲ ክንደይ ላይና ዶኔት ንገብር ዘለና ሕጂ እንታይ እዩ እቲ ገንዘብ ነውፆ ሙፃ ግሮሰሪ ተኮይኑ ማርኬት ወልዲ ናይ ተጋሩ ተኮይኑ ከይና ሰፖርት ንግበር ቲ ፀጉሪ ቤት ተኮይኑ ሎየር ተኮይኑ ኣንሕና ናይ ባዕልና ብሞያና ቢዝነስ ዘለና ሓፋትም ክንኮን ተለና ተሃፍትና በይ ዝኸይድ ናብ ትግራይ ኣነሲ ገንዘብ ነይራትኒ this month I did good you know what I can donate last time 500 ጥራሕ ዶኔት ገይረ ሕጂ ግን I made good money ሽሕ ገብረ ንትግራይ ክሰድደ ወይ ዘም ደቂ ዓደይስ ከም ዝሕግዝ ባንዴራስ ክኹስኽ ጊፍት ሲ ናብ ካብ ጫማ ዝገዝእ ባንዴራ ወይ ሃት ምናምን ክገዝእ እስኪ support ንብል ኣለና ማለት እዩ ንገባብር ኣለና ማለት ነው we supporting each other so to business na ኩላና it doesn't have to be ኣነ ብስፖርት خالقه أنا لو إن business بقى أبغى أنجرا سنكت على نعم كافت سئل كا convenience بهالله فماركت نايتم محار خيدنا خام نبل you know لم لا أنجرا شيء ناق أخيد you know لم حفتي أنجرا خام خجز نعم أي تأمل حجزها سويت زياد مجمرة she's busy business أتبل الله depression يبلاني now she feels good about it يحجز له بتنجرا سنكتس عدي يحجز له so we have ما فلالق مالتي we have to look for our own people أبي إزولو business زلو trainer تفاين حجي gym كابز قصرس زودي زدون online أنا حجي online يقبر له just for that January أتود ليو you know what can I do أبدي سوا زلو تجارو له أب تورونتو أب كل عدسات زلو تجارو بأونلاين ندحر بس يحيو كساع بزحات مخون حجة أنا I don't know that many تجارو trainer I know someone in California اللي حدا ودي بقى not trainer كساع بحوار كوينا جروب كساع نفتر
قويا كن train يزوتر
ها
قويا train يزوتر
قويا is yes training
so include me then مكناتس حدا كاليفورنيا ولا حدا أوريغون الله
أما أنت هاي مسؤول كات قويا تبينو بين خاص الكامل جا خيكونس you can train people believe it or not running is not easy so الكامل جا like a dog is chasing you خيكونس there's technical law مشان خوايت صات بلد technical law قويا law أبا مقبلهم you know runners eat differently than weightlifters you know so إذا نجرزي تمهر مالتي you live in Oregon right Oregon the law you can do your own YouTube channel جركات زمهر how to run زمد ببلعو بز بمجمرة بعسرة دقات جمهور خام إلكا نايو على trainer خطوة تخليها مالتي honestly I don't have that many peers ناي تجارب peers بيني أزلهم جن جروب تزفت إرنيرة كمهر other trainers أقولت الله ويزودي خم trainer كندلي زلاني I would love it to train them خمهرن خم يجرن زي trainer خم زخنا يتيقاني the more the merrier is not competition أنا بينك فلت قال ما لازم بهالنجار إلا the more we are business بالما يزخنا the more نتجري هذا زي فلتو تجراوي راح يكون بر زي فلت أسرع أبشو خير الشاب تجاره إن كام اللو إن كام كله تلو نبي خير شر تجراي خير business invest جبر تجراي هوتيل خفت some kind of story خفت restaurant خفت believe me ولا business زي خفتس خير شر خير تجراي تاجن زو حيزو إنه every time you go support a تجراي business a تجراوين businesses support me أنا خمسة والقا I would want to help my people donation يقبر لهم قالتي I'm not depressed I have income you know جزا خراي خفيلس نسبك وحينا مالتي so I نبل نتحجاجز نفتس عدا زي مخاد I have مسكر أنا معلي بعين زرعه تجارو أبديسي نعاي ها أي قناني نها تواجد أي قناني cheaper كيكونس the same واجا خيرا نسعدا trainer قصيرا رأيا بعيني تجارو you know متى أنا كو خمس حجزة كنيرة منامك ساعة زبلان مالتي قندس يلني طرح you know سبورت راح سرحنبر كأو قنت يعطلكي خمس لازم زين ساعدو بزحي حجزة خنين especially cheap تجارو promotional price تقينو they're not gonna give you everything they know because you gave them little price is it just introductory price يلني ندبلا أنا قن قال عدي سلازم you know what دحن كم زخون سالكم موجن I will give you every secret تجارو so there's benefit not only tonight عدنا خنحجز كيكونس there's benefit in getting it from تجراوي ما يمرات إنجرانا نهتنا يطعم just I know that's bias I think
no it's not by the way
I swear
this is important
أنا أدو especially because أتصنك تنجرا ستوب جرا جفاء تسرحلك catering services اللو أنت جار اللو شرو بربرة بجز أنز سرحة كابن أنا خيدا أبزح حبي لنا نزاخة they're not like market size تنجرا جفاء بلا نزاخة والسخي بلا كاي مرقلك نا benefit اللو way as it is then on top of that okay نتجراي نمع الخا نا نسخان دحر صاحجي you sell stuff products right كابخا تجزي أيوس نسخاس you're able to donate نا بتجرا خيد كهتب لها so at the end of the day نا بجيبها كلا مالتي so نتحقاجز everything باربرات اللو تجارب باربرز جورز نايسو تزغرتو تصوري we support them نصحج نفتناي black guy و Mexican barbershop كاب تخيل نفسه تجرا واحد أفتح جزء ولا أفتح جراج سجارة قيد حجزه he's probably gonna hook you up more better you know أنا تجرا وتسلسكون حج أنت أز قبل ذلك بزوم جريه فليت أقول لهم I know تعياتهم حارون دحر هاير ليرو مني hey knowing أنا تجراتي أكرارك مخانين دفلت هاير تجرمني I'll train them good
no أوقات ترافقي
أنا كم دحر they paying their money I'll take it
طب تجارب نصومينا
مالتس
لا يترافقنا نصوم
I'm not hiding who I am أنا خمسي ما ننتين فليت أم دحر هاي قامني you know what that means they're not that bad after all
well أي بسالك جنابا زيادة توم كلني هاتي يوم بقوماتي
نهاتي customer 99% طفي أمي I have not one customers نوروني يكونوا ولا زبلوا contact زغورنا محرا يلن because they know now politically تازي أغلب تبعي لما just because I support my people I am labeled as politically I am labeled as the person what زيادة زنياندا I didn't say that I just said let me support my people سبب يموتون لو my people are dying سلازولكو I'm considered labeled as an activist for a terrorist right so زي ما يدون عندو اليومين guess what though because to 100% of my business لازقريني تجراويتي أمو let's support her أنا إحنا علنا الكي زبالنا تجراوي يلا I have not gotten any Tegaru people sign up for my classes سعادو خالي عائلة اللو Tegaru جن so far يلوننا إذا حاجة أنا yeah they will come true حاجة maybe you know there's a lot going on in our country I understand Then every other business, forget about my business, every other business نتحاجز. ناي بتدرنيا تزحف قالت اللي خيركم support وروا. ولا شبونا استوي. أجهم بلو. Is there something you can buy? ولا زي تدلي أوحى. واي بنا لنا واي بخجز بك عن حنيلك ماركتات اللويا. Lawyers, hire our own lawyers. You get better deal anyway. Because يحجزوا خامنا هتي سبيله. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of benefit. Our businesses, we have to support each other. Is my thing.
Hey, you know what? Tammy already said she's going to sign up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know our buddy Tammy.
Tammy.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Your neighbor now. She's been in every fight, traveling with us in every protest.
Yeah.
Everywhere. So
seriously,
she's going to sign up.
We have to be stronger. Honestly, I'm thinking, how can I was thinking outside the box. Zoom is a great way to reach everybody. I'm in Las Vegas. Vegas راح حسب كابز حجز this أجابة half time كابز حجز. I want people to be able to afford me and be able to give it. بعلي بالناس أتزجبرا I have to pay rent unfortunately, but I'm trying to do it. So لازم نتحاجز كنت له I'm here. تجراوي تخينا بنهاتي مويا تعادلنا فيلبينوس منامن ترين كابز جبر نايب علي سبب كبر بله أبزوم يحجز له أبزوم we can be in my garage, we can be outside, we can be in the park, we can be in whatever. That تقريني أنا ندرفنا نداولنا ده سيبلنا نيرو. جنس مورال نهاب. أجوخي أنا اللي خلكي منعمل مبهالس ثلاثة. The more money I make, I promise you, I am trying to send it to Ethiopia to Tigray. Tigray أتبقى. أنا Tigray خيدا business خفت مارتي. جيمي خفت. أنا حجي بنها تيمويا. جيمي خفت اللي هو ناي boys and girls club of Tigray خفت. بوزحنا ده because my people supported me. I'm gonna take that money back. It comes back to us. The same thing. There are lawyers. What can I say? Makeup artists اللي أتجارو. نعم حجزك. Even if I don't want makeup. But I just moral نحن كنا من أنت make up سرحني and I will promote you on my Facebook page. يبلا hello, it's good. All this stuff in our businesses مالي. There is so many businesses. Tegaru, we can create a website. You can Facebook, you can Instagram. You can say let's find each other and support. وكأن حزي أنا نعخت يا كأخلي. Hey, do you know anybody that does this? Is there a doctor, a primary doctor نعخ مرز حشاني تراوي سلز خنا. Why not? Clinic اللي قال الناس. Yeah, I think it's a bigger نعباي تجراي نخن قبر ترى لي ناسي بوين نجمر the business number. How much can we donate? Maybe the more businesses out there thrive, the more donations gonna happen. حجنس أبزي أنا صراحة how much can تا جنزبنا سبع أخذ صحن تجراي. ونتحاجز businesses, small business owners, entrepreneurs like me. Let's help each other. A number. If you work for a company, you don't care. You don't need nobody's support. You're making good money in your company. What about the small business owners that how to know they don't come to you? Business has only to buy half. 5% انتحرم حارو إثيوبيا تنيرو. They're not coming to you anymore. So guess what? بتجارب كنت كلنا. أجهم. حارني رومش أنا actually 10 راح يكون 20 أزجز ده تبع الناس. Let's support each other هم غيرنا. That's every which way.
Who was this?
This is me doing the wall ball. So this is actually in Vegas a couple of years ago when I was here. إذا حجري خاص صار حزر له sport. It works the whole body, including my shoulders. That's 20 pounds. The ball. The ball. That's a 20-pound ball. So when I'm doing that, you work in the shoulder, so you have that nice, strong shoulders. There's so much fun to work out.
To point out into again to net us, yaw na Tegaru business at can limit lena. Arsana bhada oimna bhada khan daga gafalena. Arsana and her to ganzaka circulate in Tegarna you of Tegaru. Tigray كيد سوحنا وون استكم سلازخوانه المحيزون دقاقمنا بميديا لاينر أنا cyber power Tigray by the way the media in وعده cyber power of Tigray media መብዛሕትኦም ከም ትሪእዎ ኣነ ኤፍሬም ቫለንቲር ጌርና ኢና ግዜና ካልኦት ኣሕዋትና እውን ዝሕግዙና ዘለው ታይምና ቫለንቲር ጌርና ኢና ነመሓላልፎ ዘለና ድሕራይ ግን ትግራይ ነፃ ምስ ኮነት ሰላም ምስ ኮነት ኣብ መቐለ ብራንች ከፊትና ያው ኣብቲ ግዜኡ ምስ ምኹን ዝኮነ ብቢዝነስ ብሓድሓድ ነገር ገንዘባት እውን ኣጠራቂምና ሰሬስ ታሽሙ ናብ ሳተላይት ኣቲና ሰሬስ ሚድያ ንሰርሐሉ ዘለና ሒዚ ፅባሕ ንጎ እውን ብኣሕዋትና ብኣኻትኩም على مر
مورال يدك خابانا
تحجزنا ايت علامنا سلازيو سبسكرايب غورنا سايبر بارن لكم شير غورنا نبلكم نسنوعلو حاجه زلو وينا انا مخنياتو سبسكرايب شير كبر كلو تسيمي ناي زوري حفتنا تولا زلا that's you know تسرحو زلا سرع نسيو حدا انا هيوتنا اون استقبلنا ابز ساعات زي بتلي ستريس كبزحنا كلو اكسرسايز نحسرنا اكتيف نحكوينا عصب عصنا كونتاكت نحر جيرنا سوشيال لايفنا شير نحر تجاربنا تجارب نحنا زي نسرحو نجار يلن زي نديو جوا يلن زبحال ناي تجراي
نحنا أخولاتنا أخولات مالت كم ذات TDF حجة نحنا كاب قربت حدا نجار ولا السودان كمسياب ميليتري إسرائيل ميليتري دو خاب قال ميليتري خيبلنا عبيلنا مش بعلنا نوعلنا لنا ديناتنا يا لك خم أخاني أبزل لنا خان تحت حاجة جزنا if I'm giving you a service, I'm giving you something, right? تاجنز بجيم حاجة أنا بنهاتي مخزارب أرجم January لا مش بس حد حبش على جيم دخلوا بورح خندي عمتات جندي نببن بسالة ورح عن تجزيز خد له every month جن تاجر تقبل هذا اللي في دنزل كاب كاردوم يوصل مالتي instead of doing that make it to where you know what the جنزب سق إلى donate كابز جورو نزيجم منهم حنت قرش جودة لتوينك خبر روح أخوه one penny less and your thing your card would decline they don't care about you guess what نابع الناس تجنزب موسو أبع الناس ندحر تزيل لكو يرد أنكوي man I need a trainer but trainer سلازيل نفس عدهم منا بجمعتي قال no I am here there is a lot of other trainers who حابش هاللو يوم تجارو hopefully I would love to know who they are I would love it بينك هبزخون I need support from my fellow trainers too good I'm here. كأخو أنت حاسبس in person. Oh, she's all the way in America. Hey, you in Canada? Find me on YouTube. Find me on Zoom. I can train you live one-on-one. أبغزا هاكونكا أبغزا كوينة داتر أنا train one whole hour one-on-one train تقبل. Wow. بتقرني أنا عند تزاربنا خمزي كفبل خمزي ندبلكو. You get more out of mine. Not only you change your body. but تجنزب أنا زبز حنزل لنا بجبقات من لسلام مالتي because تجري تبللا ناب تجري أحسدود أنا متعرف تجنزب تأكيد وستاي أنا business ليه بزخ صرح no I'm taking it to حداش تجري that's why I'm gonna take it same thing with every businesses lawyer يكون من يكون the more money we make the more نعدنا خير إن جرى سنكتت she will have better you know self-esteem كأستحق زكالله وش بزنجر راسن كتس على سبيك وحجزت بال نا مورال نخنا نجزع there's a lot of إنجر راسن كتاقوالات تفلتي we rather go to them if you have to drive extra 10 miles you have to do it
by the way أنا ذل هو بتاع أورجان بتري ذل هو ختمة كاش مويز أو عند حن حد عن كاسات شمويز فولتن حيز بوست لزجور ذل له حد
هاجر سبدي
هاجر سبيو نايس عادي هيزي مسارحتي تردي وميو نا يكاتل يوم نا سالوم يونا أنا زغلو أكتيفيزم صرح زلخو سالومي بحد وجن رومت خوين الناس رحو بحد وجن كا زغلو ترافل ناقوركو anyway تايلومني زغلو نجار هيزي تجرايس دقيم هاجر تكون تتعرف هي مثلا أنا لهم الناسي عاوزين إحنا دحر هيزي ياو ناي تجراي مجوي ناي تجراي بيزنس أبي يخجمر أبز أورجانوز إننا بورتلاند ديو أبز إننا ختمة دي خم يقال هاتي لهم بقى anyway بتعمل نايسيو حيتمني هاي بنت لك بناتو أنا تايل اليوم نحنا ده عايزي نتجارو أنا بقى ناي إثيوبيا مجيو خمزيات ناول كسل زارن ورق قدم ساعتهم حيزجن ترى لا قريب فيو تردي وم بقى هاي زيات ردنا أيا زغلو قفعة تصاريحه بهزب خان بنات كاس عالية يردنا هنا ناي تجراي بناي تجارو بيزنس خفت نترلو خدنا قرنا لك أنا بنا بورتلاند نكتلنا أنا سياتل نكتلنا ኣብ ካሊፎርኒያ እውን ያው ገለ መሳርሒ ምሳይ ኣብ ካሊፎርኒያ ኣብ ኦክላንድ ኣብ ሳን ፍራንሲስኮ ቤተሰብ ኣለዎም እና ናብኦም ከተልና እውን ናይ ተጋሩ just imagine ናይ ተጋሩ ዘለዎ ምግቢ ቤት ናይ ተጋሩ ዘለዎ ሹቅ ንገረና ኣብ ኮይና ኢና ድሕሪ ስፖርት ንገብረኩም እዚ ድማ ከምቲ ሓንቶ ዘልክዮ this is not ዓሌት ኣይኮነን ዘር ኣይኮነን ግን ድሕሪ ሒዚ ንሕና በቃ ናይ ትግራይ ቢዝነስ ናይ ተጋሩ ቢዝነስ ክነምዕብል ኣለና ክንዳጋገፍ ኣለና እዚ እናበልኩ እቲ ናይ ስፖርት ዝበልናዮ ትቐንዲታ እዩ ንኣና ንጭንቅላትና ሕግዘና ሓበሬታታት እዩ ዝሃብናኩም at the end of the day ግን ሞቲቬሽን ንኾን እውን ተሓባበሩ ንዳዋወል ንራዳዳ ትግራይ ክትዕወት ኣላ እያ ክትዕወት እያ ኣብዚ ቀረባ ሰዓታት እዚ ድማ ደሴ ክቋፀርዋ እዮም እቶም ጀጋኑ ኣሕዋትና ዘይሮም እዮም ዘለዉ ዝሓለፈ ሰሙነት ሒዞም ተቋፂሮም እንዲያው ኢልና ዳርጋ ኣቢልና ነርና ኢና ግን ከተማ እዮም ዘይኣተውዎም በርቲ ኣከባቢ ናይ ደሴ ኣከባቢ ናይ ኮምቦልቻ TDF እዩ ዘሎ TDF ሎሚ ዘይሰርሖ ጥበብ የለን ዘይቋፀሮ ጎወ የለን ከተማ ግን ሰብ ኣብኡ ዘሎ ሰብ ከይጉዳእ እውን ጥንቃቄ እናተገበረ ብምዕራብ እውን ፅቡቅ ውግእ ይካየድ ኣሎ ህዝብና ኣብ ትግራይ ውሽጢ እውን ኣይትረስዕዎ ሒዚ እንተኾነ ሒዚ ኣብ ግፍዒ እዋን እዩ ዘሎ ግፍዒ እንሄ ህዝብና ይጠመለ እዩ ተን ዝነበራ ንእሽተይ ሆስፒታላት ከም ገለገሎም ክጥቀሙለን ዝሓስቡ ነበሩ ታርጌት ገይሩ ሒዚ እዚ ኣብ ኣዲስ ኣበባ ዝኒሄ ሓንካስ መንግስቲ ተባሂሉ ዘይረብሕ ንኢሳያስ እውን ደጋጊሙ ደው ኢሉ ሒዚ ድማ ናይ ቪድዮ ነራ ዝሪኢኹማ ንሳ ሸር ገብራ ኣይደልኒ የገነፍታ ቪድዮታ እዩ ዝብል ኣነ ፓይሎት እዩ እምበር ኣነ ኣይኮንኩን ደብዲበ ትግራይ ኣነ ትግራይ ክትዕወት እየ ዝደሊ እናበለ ዘስሕቕ ቪድዮ ነይሩ ግን ያው so anyway I think
no you're right though I mean نبل لنا أسو زحقوس نجاريو TDF تبقى نخون لنا كاو خاني let's not get distracted by all that nonsense you know حجزي سلنا شنف سلا زلنا كوي بقوني زنبرك خانا مسيل وين متشم قد all these little videos coming out because كم يجر ناس لبهم كنسبر كم يجر ناس whatever it takes to make them kind of نجتدنن خنوليس كم يجرنا yeah shocking because that's our people good for some reason a few hours later I was like that has more in a way it's backfiring whatever their plan is backfiring not is it that is a distraction see it is war war you this is what's going on it's okay that's just what it is. Some of the medicine is really bitter medicine. Let's not make it bitter. You know, some of the medicine is not the best, but you will be cured. But let's make it for good cause. Just that much more. Make us that's how Tegaru are. So let's show them, hey, yeah, it hurt. There would be a time because they're not going to be dying in vain. Good. Let's still focus nasi. I know, you know, I dibs cable.
كلم معصاونا ساعات نوح إلى الناس اللي زلخنا عصينا حسنا بينا لكن كلم معصاونا. تم أكتيفيست زبهالو تم مسانا زقالة سنورو إرتراويان الله ودن مخان.
تم سنة زبلونور زقالة نورد
على مالس نيشتاي نتقراي حاليز نورسي مالته
يلون السنديو I was a good point actually نيرم allo like the real ones they're still with us the real ones تردهم نتجارو خيكونس أن إحنا تجارو إنا زول اللو إرتراوي كابانا نلعل زفلتو هيستورينا اللو تجارو بكا أن إحنا تجرايس أن إحنا تجراي كل تلو إزي حاسبوا ما يكونن you know what the truth always is truth ندحرني إيش تيك تسمسل كوين كاتها كلرات وطيع you know تقابي خيا أي نجار on top of something the color comes out نازم إرتراويان سئلهم بفيك color تينورهم بناي تجارو النت تشوفينا منورو that was just مش fun but it wasn't the true selves ما يجمع when we were in LA when we were in New York خيرنا تلنا DC خيرنا تلنا زنورو مسانا they are nowhere to be found right now. I will load up. That was just 15 minutes of fame. حجي أتابي كترعي اللي عملنا نتمنا من كلا زمنورو يلون the ones that are still اللون إرتراوان تعيات إرتراوان اللون ده نساتهم قد إحنا سي تجاروينا كم معز كم سيبقى before even أبي زعتي أتوتلو جميرهم تجاروينا زوللو جن those so and so I am so popular I'm Eritrean supporting Tegaru منام زولونورو MIA they're not here right now
after قال سدزي بلعوهم هو نساو ناتبلو
أنا كوساتم سي نعي كواسيس أرفون نيرهم how dare you talking about Eritrean people زولونورو see is it's crazy it's sad تم حجي Eritreans بقدم عنا ليبيا وزيهم نيرهم protest if you remember بزحات وزيهم نيرهم نعنا copy جيرو مالتي ناي تجارو عينت copy جيرو protest جيرو مالتي so now you can come out so now you have a flag now Libya شو عقن بانديرا حنت خلتا سلسته بانديرا حيزم يوص نيرهم where's the rest أم مكينا قريفنا أيوه نمت عم مكينا خد قرفوه so now you know how to protest نليبيا لكم نسبكم لكم شو عقن that tells you how much deep مساخهم يناي لما بجزا that's not gonna do me any good come out with me فلاكم حسكم نا إرترا فلاك حسكم استقرا فلاك وصو نيبل نيرشو أنا قلت هم تصرفه ندي إرتراوان تصرفه مني a lot of Eritrean my friends تصرفه مني but you know what I was talking the truth because truth prevails at the end time will tell at the end of the day إرتراينا نحجزكم يناز بلونورو now they're nowhere to be found منهم يلو so all those friends of of yours they're not here anymore the MIA
دهان
unfortunately
تم ديديس لو
إرتراوان اللو تجارو إينا زول إرتراوان بطعم history زخرع خاب historyنا اللو يوم لساتهم they're still I'm gonna give the credit where it's due good the majority that wanted that 15th minute نسخ سبورتين يا أخي تفتح منامي لما نصرفوا نورو stick to your sports نورو they're no more بقى سئلك half تقولوا نورو يلون not that we have to be خنك حلنا the so-called Tegaru supporters والكو حجي they're just doing it for the fame that's all it is fame something they're doing it for something or they're trying to sell something they're trying to have a nice little get together where they're charging $400 a bottle something good agenda the agenda is not to help us at the end of the day الناس نوعهم كأن ننقحيه هو ما ينسوي لنا نبلا لنا
ها هو يفلت يوم كده ها هو يفلت اليوم
منهم they're not true advocate stays regardless تتصرفن view رخيبو view رخبن true advocate is a true advocate stays through the storm نحق تأمن الله تجارو تجقينهم يوم إحنا نتجارح نحجز لنا نتجارح نحجز لنا إنا إحنا ناس نوص إلهم توص يوم نيرهم صبوا same thing Oromo's the same thing Eritreans the same thing نات agenda من تأيل كاسكت فلت أملك نحق نقدم فيديو أمرأي حجة بلو they were just trying to capitalize of that moment of that Tegaru heat they were trying to get some of that heat they were out like a light and إزي أنا زويل الناس جنقلات قال لنا Tegaru سئلنا كنا بلبنا طرحنا من مرح جنقلاتنا لنا منهم كنت شور الناس أيتقولونهم إلنا نحسب خنزارهم لنا
جن مكيرو مايم
مكيرو مس خندي سابس معهم you're the best and that's how I know friends of mine أخو خمزي لهم like praise قبرهم نور honestly I'm against them كاو you are the best and my own friends they were praising them Hedju, where are they? The war's not over. How come you stopped? The war has not stopped. My people still dying. Where are you? I'm in Lahunda. Is you? ناس أنا كساعز موت تجارو تسألي أمني زودي تسألي support تجارو إلى سبع أحدني. I'm still gonna be there. شرط I don't have clothes on my back. I have one شرط is enough. إلك. So you have to know who you're supporting. To view to whom نزي YouTube channel نعمل نتجارو حجزو. YouTube channel ناي تجارو تحجزكم كم زح جس خاطر كسبب power of Tigray YouTube channel تحجزك the income أوترخبوه guess what it's gonna get satellite after right تفادو gonna تجارو منامن at the end of the day supporting you moral هناكم you taking it not to support so إلكم a bunch of nobodies that are trying to get the money from you كابن حجز view نعم كان هت ويكا قال قال له جنزب كاي وهاوي بيوتيوب channel I just found out like some kind of charge do some super charge قال زبهد they give them أنا بدي خمس جنزب خابناي حزبهم عافيكم توصلوا لهم don't support these people for no reason no I rather support medias like yours medias like TMH الله كل ذا نتجاري باي تجارس I am proud to say Tegaru by Tegarus for Tegarus. It's not illegal. Tigray person says Tegaru. Do you know 2006? I had a Tigray League tank tap 2006 Cup Ethiopian soccer tournament in the and there's also a Bahar Dar League, a Addis League, a Menamin League, Desedo, Galamel t-shirt at there. And a Tigray League as well. People, they literally they looked at me, Zerenya, you are like, you know, I'm not saying Tigray is supposed to be Ethiopia. I'm saying a Tigray League Safarin. Yeah, that's where I'm from. Tigray League, but then next to me, Bahar Dar, Bahar Dar, wherever, Gondar League as well, all this Tigray League. Why is it Tigray is a crime? Why is it for my Tegaru people this is for Tigray television YouTube TPLF. Why are we painted by that brush?
Kenny.
Isn't it good? Amara television oh yeah, Minim doesn't even think about Amara television. Is he? So we have to that's it. I mean, why am I ashamed to say that? I'm not ashamed to say
not anymore.
Because we're so small. You know, I don't know business training business literally I had so many amhari amnerum laka sa'azbil malati laka business hayzabul inors amharu em laka sa'azbil more so what Tegarus, you know what, they're not going to support me more ناس عادوا نابزم American منامن مخاد جميرة مالتي more I am tailoring my videos to the American audience because
we're gonna have more discussions on these and we're gonna bring you more Tegaru because it's not
Tegaru بتغرينيا بنتاي منامن خجبري لحاسيبة جميرة كاترا أخوص they don't support you so to business ناس
نمتعنا comes go to one جبر لنا Tegaru نمسأل لنا زين necessary مغنياتو نحنا تغارو تزبلنا دلونكو ناي قدم حيزي اخلنا مو دقيم تغارو نتغاريلنا بحاده سرح زي نغرنا انا نتغارو تقم بتليسي
نحسن لنا زيرو انتاي لو نسخات حالف الكاس ودي وش انكع تغراوي خونه ود عدي انكع دسبلو صبط ماكينه تغراوي كزغور تريس وف ينو حالف له حالف الكا ترفله ترفكا تلو نمتع خاتب تهبخا دونيت بلا بقى انكا منام الكا هاتب نمن تقرا خندزن يسوو خمزه حميمو حادو قلعه منو بالتله you have enough because you have the business لذلك business كاتب بلا خد وانا على زي خالكوس نمن كتبليها سلازي نايسبنا نتحقاقس لنا that انجرا سنكاتي that you know صبحي قالت سرح catering business اللو تقرايتي let's get the catering from her you know makeup artist اللو I want my makeup if you're out there gorgeous Tegaru makeup together, contact me. I would love it. Either teach me, you can have your own channel, you can have how to do like makeup 30-minute training, you know, online gerka. You can make money off of that. A training business. Makeup. I don't know how to أنا makeup if I can see Tegaru 30-minute training to hit online, I will hire her. I'll give her my credit card, she will teach me how to do my makeup. It's solo. So, is it that there's ways to support each other. There's ways to do. Injera مبلعنا أي ترفن كيدنا إنجرا حاب تقرأي تنزع. دواولو. You know, أبغى أتسنك تنجرا ده إلا حاب تقرأيتي يا الله سلك هذا الشيء غير كان نزع. Let's just do that. I'm not just talking about me. I'm just one of those telling you my experience. 100% of my business was أمحارو أوروميهم لكانيرو حجي تفلتني كلهم بقى مسباركم مالتي فليت أبريهم عادي لكم من يخامز ندالكو تقريني أجبر الله كفيديو باندير أجبر الله نمتى كتبرم أنت عندلي كاو نايو على سبب دلني له so I felt like oh my god I don't have my people like a support they government it's not that they don't want to support me it's just when I'm out there what تقراويت عندنا حق زاس
I agree. So we're going to work. So we have more work to do.
Oh my God, very much so. Yes. Yeah.
ስለዚሁ ናይ ያረድ ዝበሃል ሓደ ውዚሲ እንታይ ኢኻ ትገብር ዘለካ ኣብቲ ማፕ ገለልኒ እዚ ንሳይበር ሪፍሌክስ ዝገብረ ኣይኮነ ናይ ባዕለይ ኦፒንየን ዝፃወተሉ ነበርኩ ማፕ እዩ ካብኡ ማይክ ላውሪ ናይ ትግራይ ኢንዲፔንደንት ዶ ክንጅምር ኢሉ ኣሎ ሶ ትዕላማ እንታይ እዩ ግሬተር ትግራይ ይኽመፅእ ዳሕራይ ኣነ ብዛዕባ ሚኪ የዛረብ ዘለኹ ሒዚ ብዛዕባ ሳይበር ኣይኮነን ብዛዕባ ሚኪ ትግራይ ናፅነት ክወፅእ እንከሎ እቶም ተጋሩ ኤርትራውያን ምሳና ዝቃለሱ ዘለው እቲ ትግራይ ህዝቢ ብሓደ ጎኒ ጎኒ ህዝቢ መብቱ ይከበር ዝብል ዘሎ ዝኳሻሕ ዘሎ ግሬተር ትግራይ ተባሂሉ ክፅዋዕ እንከሎ እቲ ካርታ ከምዚያት መሲሉ ገልገለይኹም ከም ኩዕሻ ትከውን ትብሉ ገልገለይና ከምዚ ክኸውን እዩ ኢልና ኢና ንግምት እቶም ኣስመራ ውሽጢ ዘለው እቶም ሕግደፋውያን ዝበሃሉ ኣዝር ረቢልናኡ ኣብቲ ቦታኦም ሓፅሮም ፅእ ኣቢልና ብዙዩ ዳሕራይ እቶም ተጋሩ እቶም ናሃትና እቶም ትግርኛ ዝዛረቡ ምሳና ኣብ ጎኒ ኮይኖም ካብኡ እቲ ናይ ኣጎብ እቲ ናይ ቅማት እቲ ናይ ዓፋር ኩሉ ፅሩይ ህዝቢ ኣብኡ ዘሎ ኣብ ሓደ ሰላም ኮይኑ ንኽነብር ግሬተር ትግራይ ተባሂሉ ሃገር ንክኸውን ኢና ተስፋ ዘለና ናይ ባዕልኹም ሓሳብ ከኣን personal opinion ዘለኩም ናይ ባዕልኹም ጉዳይ እዩ እዚ ግን to be clear it does not reflect cyber power of Tigray this is solely my personal opinion that I'm sharing take it or leave it that's okay I just زود حفتي نزارة زعما business
is that the carta you were doing is that the carta
that's the new carta
that's why I don't have the necklace because still in a work in progress
so this is the before
even though
and then we're gonna make a new one eventually when it's official that's so this is going to be the before and that's going to be the after so we're going to have
that's why I don't have anything
before and after
yeah I love that
زي رأهم من تقولكم زي قلنا لا يو هاجر تقرأي تبهيلو already
هاجري
يوا سلازيو عندنا بإنجليزية هذا قون خانة ياو Republic of Tigray is the
Republic that's right
سلازيو
نجارات يلنا جانا نعبينا زلنا we have bigger land and that carta I want it to be not circle though it needs to have some kind of shape you know
غير لاكو shape
تا shape سي إلى circle غير خابز خنري لنا like from far away
رخيانو
necklace
أبزي أكون نتا بدمبي
الله تعالى أوكي
أبزي عديبة بلا تبحرون بوكس ماويان زنبر بمحدار كوس كاب يمن كوي يخدنير by the way
let's make it a heart like let's take over some more land I'm sure نهاتنا اللو مليو
نسووني كاليو
اللي
ማለት እንተ ደሊና አውዚ ክንስኸሉ ንኽእል ኢና እንተ ደሊናኩም
I want it to be like infinity maybe like infinity or a heart or infinity clumsy
ያው ብዙ ከምዚ የዝር ረቢና
yeah something
like that
come see that way from far away see necklace ክንገብራ ንኽእል ኢና I can put the whole thing on my back, on my shirt. That kind of stuff.
Look at that. Wow.
That's how it should be.
There you go.
Triangle, some shape, some unique nagar. In Greater Tigray. Do you know Tigray is not a Y, it's a I.
By the way, Tigray, had a near goes on a wedding, Nagalas and Aristagala? تقارلاي
T.
تنا abbreviation እናገለጸ ነይሩ
Oh, okay, cool.
ትራውን ረሲዕ እናገለጸ ነይሩ
Tigray
ነው
Tigray.
በትግርኛ
Wolf. Tigray በአይ Tigray again, but like when they pronounce it, you know, ጻዓዱ pronounce word Tigray because it's Tigray instead of Tigray. AI at the end represents I, Tigray. So it should be I, just to let you know. So everybody can pronounce Tigray. بخصوبة أتلا نوع عندس يزولنا أنا.
أون أو إذا كنست آخره مالنا هذا.
Tigray يمزولنا تأيهم هم تمام حارس عفوا مالتي.
سلذا يردم.
Tigray تاوينا أي تغيرنا جن everybody will pronounce it Tigray. It will be pronounced the right way. You know, in Tigray region, because the AI in English, the language, anytime you see AI at the end, it's I, Tigray. You know, is.
أنا قن بتاوي يا تفتوى.
تاوي عندنا لمينا يو. I know. Gan ta pronunciation gan is not. We need Tigray كده بحال بعالم زوريا. In the Tigray region, I'm like that doesn't sound like my country. Tigray region, no, Tigray region.
أوه بقى أما يارد بقى تا كارتا تهات قبل زلها يلو حيزي Greater Tigray نحن فتر سلزوركو أما we're gonna go fishing يبهال الله قديتها سلنسو كوينا تبحرون بدم بحيزنا يلنا يناوزي رأيهم
Yeah.
fish try إذا كنا خنقبرو زغير ناسي even كارس ممكن أفلو منا بميديتريان شاغرو مركبات أو إساياس كان أو زيو after deep sea ما أورن نفوت علينا نحدا مشات عصا درار كوني خدي
No, this is a good one. Good معازي زي أهم دي أطول and معازي مسلكة.
قريبايا.
Yeah.
قريبايا.
واحد ما سوينا ما يبل كأو that will be our second phase. سوينا نازي أراكنا أيامه كأو.
إذا كابسرو أبيكو تزيغزاغ جيرول زلخ بايزا وي. تري الله خزيو.
Yeah.
حاصر كويو. زيما. تاي تغيروا ما مسلكي حاصر بتاش متسرح أيو إلكتريك. أو مسيم حق دفاعيا تم صريعة إرتراويا مسانا أهم قد يتصقم يقولون تم راسحات جين أو مسيم كتفوات اللو تا إلكتريك وريا تقتلهم.
كم دي بأير راح تقتل. That's it. Tigray is gonna be helicopter, jets.
ما صح جورا لمو.
That's true. كم خان اللو fence كلنا اللو borders especially بإرترا بإثيوبيا هون منام إثيوبيا and إرتراسي.
إثيوبيا بهالأجر كويلن فوريسو كويلن. إثيوبيا فوريسو. إثيوبيا يلن.
The border is another thing. I would love to be a part of the whole design of the border in the future. 10 years from now, 5 years from now, I'm gonna go there to make sure design help in the design for the Mexico border. Trump is that's how we're gonna do it. The passport DNA check كان تقرأ بخندي passport. خمنا أمريكا لا مش خبر إني أخذت زولوا كم أخذت تقرأ زخونة سبقة أتوي كودن.
كاوزلا.
أنتوا هنجرا طبقت أنت بارك زمان من الله مش هدي سوا كأو أسر إج أوليتنا إنا بقى بارك نحن إن شاء الله تقرأ. Promise you. That's my dream, that vision, and I'm gonna manifest it.
There you go. سلذي زينا بلنا ياو حسابات قربة تردي ولا يتهزنا ناي TDF نا حزم تكون حزي سرحني أنا أيو نوفمبر 4 by the way of DC هن كابينا أنا 4 معلتي. So for those of you who are coming, looking forward to see you. Before that again, هذا جزء hopefully وزينا discussion كنقبرنا نخون صارت تصفى نقبر قدمي خان TDF كمبولشا دسة بحردار كوندر تواصيرهم كوريدور يمنالات خفتي لنا تصفى نقبر سلازيو ياو حيلنا ني TDFنا صلاتنا كم حمق شتيف خونو
Yes.
فتاو سلام على ملء زلو سلام يهبو إيمان تحسب كبري هبو أراوي زخانة زرق زخانة سايك زخانة ኣብ ቀረባ ግዜ ሓሙሽተ ረመፅ ይግበሮ እዚ ዓርስና TDF ናኻ ንዘለኣለም ይንበረልና ስለዚ long live TDF
good talk
thank you so much ያው ከም ዝበልናኩም ሕዚ ብዩቱብ ናይ ዘውዲ ተኸታተልዎ ብሳይበር እውን ክነምፀልኩም ኢና ክነቕርብ ኢና next discussion half and half ንገብሮ ኢና ለማ ኣንቲ ተሎ ኢለና ኣብ ትግርኛ ስለ ዝኣተኹ ሶሪ ይቅርታ ግን next time I think we'll do 1 hour Tigrinya, 1 hour English. We will split the segment also.
Mixing it up, but
yep, we've been like back and forth. So we'll do like today was just like a مجمرتا because بزح كده تعرفين ناس لسه نحنا نتسوون what happened to زودي ناس سايبر تمس انت هيا هوينا قالتها كم زي نبكال نقر كيرم ونيرم.
Oh my goodness.
أزيبر حدث.
مس هزبي ما يتونن.
أوه سلازيو. more discussion كفترينا clear زخونة دما بإنجليزيا one subject غيرنا كاو another subject بتغرينيا غيرنا كنا program كن حزينا زينا بركو am next time ون أقدمنا بركم ناي sport ناي activity ناي مجوي نحن حنقر post غورو كاوتن post نامورسكو أنا on behalf of you ني زودي يا أخر بالله كاو ياك أي ناي علامة ستملسهم
كاو demand ndحرليو وزينا نزارب hey you know خمسة تقبرخو you know cyber maybe should do this قال ideas we have to نزارب let's ask you know إذا ندلينا إذا تدلس منام it's more the more you want something the more I make it نقول بعلي أنا زودالي خايفونكوس تهز بنتاعي زدلي زودي why don't you do some cooking show why don't you do this قال ملا okay YouTube خمزلو okay YouTube channel is زودي ردا you know body by زودي نأتو we'll make it happen so much جنس تاي سقينا نبل تجارسي نمتع نسق نبل speak up tell me زودي I need this from you I want you to train me I want this can you do videos from your YouTube channel key that's great the more I'm successful the more you're successful the more we are happy at the end of the day that's all it is now I work for you you work for me everybody work for each other تجارس بعلنا
there you go
you are guana ዝበሃል ትግራዋይ ሲየለ that's it ጓንነት no more ሰብና ስደምና ደምና ጠቢላስ ሓንቲ ኢና do you know that imagine ክልተ ኣዶ ተጋሩሲ ከመይ ገይረን ነው they look so much alike ኩሉ ነገረን በቃ ክሪያት ለኻ ክልተ ዓበይቲ ተጋሩ ኣዶታትሲ how ክትፈለን ከመይ ገርካ ኣዲኻና ኣዲስ ከመይ ገይና ንፈለን that means we are brother and sister that's how we are እና እዚ ነገር እዚ ኣብ ርእስና ክንእትወለና ትጓና yeah we are gonna ክንቀበልና ጓና ከም ጋሻ ሰብና ግን ንቀደም ንግበሮ let's put them first ንጓና ኢና ነብል ነዳሊና no more ኣነ ሕጂ ንትግራዋይ መጀመሪያ I'll give the chance training ትኮይነ ትግራዋይ I know that's not nice you guys I understand ግን ትግራዋይ ተጠያቅኒ ጻዕዳ ጠያቅኒ ትግራዋይ ኣነ መጀመሪያ chance ዝባ it's about time we need to do that እና let's support each other love each other أنا إحنا خنتنكر تلنا إنا نجورو بيتنا خنتنكر نخلي.
That's right. Yeah. تذكريا زمان لتزيا حيزنا كأون وصلوا ياو أبقى سألك زيون برنامج ناجرنا نايدي سجون بلنا هنا TDF عوتات أبز حفصل القرابة زيون وصينا زينا جرات كنا قرول كمينا تصفاي تقرصو تصفاي نقرص أيونا سالة TDFنا تاكين نسألكمنا.
Yes.
ما تجرش مع صاحي.
Yes.
Thank you زحفتي غني لي على مولى لهم ناي سايبر باور تراي ميديا تكاتلو حواتنا يغني لنا we'll see you guys very soon.
Bye.